For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
All right. Let's give all praise to the Most High. Call the law.
YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Let's give all praise to the Most High, in the name of God the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Promise of Babylon kept down into the Lord with the double honor to the elders of the gospel. You have no one tells us the truth, and truth is sincerity. These are salutations and hopefully let's gather the crowd. Hey man, here we are here again, man. We prophesied the destruction of America. And you got a lot of prophecies going on, man. This past week we had the WPF come out with an article saying how everybody must get an implant under the skin in order to participate in society. They said if you want to buy food, food and water, you gotta have it to participate in society, man. You had Biden yesterday talking about the American dollars going to cryptocurrency. Since the beginning of July, they started breaking this what is it called? This Fed now. They're saying they've been trying it out. They said
can't even see that shit, bro.
By the end of the month, you know, so the prophecy is speaking loud and clear, man. Okay, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is making this word clear. He's making his prophecy known, his word clear into the whole world. Okay, it's undeniable, man. All right, bring it up.
Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, or the vision is yet for an appointed time.
So the prophets have visions, okay? And if they had a vision, the Lord would tell them to write these visions down. So the prophet John the Revelator had a vision of just like it happening in the earth, man. It was going to be for the end time. The Revelation is an end time prophecy of Revelation. But this is what happened in the end time, that they was going to bring out a particular device that's going to put your skin in order to buy and sell. All right, go ahead.
But at the end it shall speak.
When it's going to point in time, the end time, but now we're in the end, a lot of days, it's starting to speak, man. We had two major articles come out this week talking about this money going to, you know, cashless. All right? We're not getting rid of cash. Cash is not obsolete. Okay? Ain't gonna be no more cash. Just like, they brought a credit card, you know, and they had old credit cards with a C-hip in it, and they brought the ones with a C-hip in it, the whole C-hip ones, that's obsolete. They don't have that anymore. Okay? That's how they go through cash, man. All right?
I might add too, they got now businesses, there's certain businesses that don't even accept cash.
Okay.
You might go to, I think it was Tazier, Waco, Texas.
I
I believe he had said it was Whataburger or Whataburger. He went to a Whataburger, some burger spot, burger joint. You go there and they don't even accept cash. You got a $20 bill and he said, "No, put that back in your pocket. We don't want that."
Shit, it's trash.
And then you have recently, like a week or two ago, $5 billion exited the banking system. Just mysteriously disappeared, man. While people were celebrating the 4th of July, your money's going missing, man.
Woo. Hey, that's showing you that it's moving towards ultimately this place being destroyed, man. Right. This place is about to be destroyed on a large scale, and you want to be on the right side of YAHAWASHI's wrath when that time comes, man.
Right.
All right.
Hey, if I might add too, you got Israelite camps that go into the nuclear destruction. You talk about the lake of fire, but there's a major prophecy that has to come before the lake of fire. So before the lake of fire comes, you have to, this prophecy of the MOTB, this is going to come first. So you guys that's talking about the lake of fire, the IUICs and this and that, whatever the fuck, if you're not talking about this, what the hell are you doing? You looking for the lake, you looking for nukes to come tomorrow, but this prophecy hasn't come out, man. So really, this is, when you stand on your watchtower, I saw the Elder Kazat recently did a video talking about, try to do at least one video a week on the MOTB.
Right.
And that's you should do more than one video a week on the MOTB. Because that has to come first. This has to come before we get out of here, man.
Right, that's good. I think about that too, man. Certain things you want to do at least once a week, man.
Right.
And MOTB is, we're definitely a topic you should do at least once a week. If you do all your videos, you got to slide at least one of them in there. That's something I've been trying to work out too. Doing at least one MOT video a week, because that's a major prophecy. Okay, in America, not going to be destroyed. The kingdom of heaven is not coming until the prophecy comes to pass.
Yes.
There's no way around it, man. All right, you guys ain't teaching it right or ain't teaching it at all. You want the answer for that, man. You got guys saying that, or you may be half-ass teaching it. Some people say that the image of the beast is Cesare Borgia,
Right.
Okay, which is not true. It's completely wrong. That shit's off, man. So if you don't know in the end time who the true men of the Lord is, who the true prophet of YAHAWASHI is, man. All right.
But the English shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry.
Though it tarry, we can delay it. They been saying this ever since I was a kid. Ever since I was it's gonna be a. But guess what? Now we in that time, man. You never thought this would be the generation where all hell would break loose and this prophecy be fulfilled, man. Okay, the revelation in the Bible has been fulfilled in these end times right now. We are in the end time. This is the latter days. Okay? The place ain't got much longer, man. Right. They put all type of shit in your food. Everybody, you know, sick, getting cancer. They trying to kill us. The Lord got to come soon, man. And that's why they're pushing farther and farther for this right here to come out, because once this comes out, guess what? Hey, we ain't got much longer, man. They about to come down with great wrath. All right, and like he said, with the Whataburger, that's gonna be every place you go pretty soon, man. Every single place you go, every restaurant, the bank, everywhere. Oh no, we'll take cash. We'll take cash. They're gonna take that, all your cash and go turn it into some damn digital dollars, man. Okay, so whatever cash you got, that shit about to be, you know. Then they gonna put the Fed now in your damn bank account. They said they're gonna be taxing your ass. Shit, it's over, bro.
Hey man, you got a scripture, roughly paraphrase. The scripture say, the love of money is the root of all evil. And what is the average nigga or stick want in this fucking society, man? What are they fighting for? That dollar, they'll kill their own brother or their own mother over a dollar, man. Everybody, especially here in America, they come here, people come to America to get rich. They come in here to make that money. They go back home, they make their money, they go back home. But really, it's all a psyop. It's all a fucking smoke and mirrors. Because they gonna sweep the rug under you and say cash is no longer anything. You gotta take this. That's like they gonna have your ass in a trick bag. So really, the more money you have, the more you have to lose. The more you're gonna be put in that position. Like if you don't got shit,
The more you're gonna be tempted.
the more you're gonna be tempted, and that's the hour of temptation. Brothers that got fucking $5, I got $5 in my shit right now. I'm straight up. I ain't got shit. So when that day comes, y'all can keep the fucking $5 bill. I don't give a damn about it. It ain't nothing to drop $5. But if you got 20 million,
Like Nate.
you gonna be like Nate.
Like Nate.
250 million.
Wait, how much he
It was 350 or something like that. So
crazy ass astronomical number? This nigga ain't win the lottery, man. He got that from his congregation. Shit. They robbing people enough. And then what after this bang, you're talking about it ain't to see him because he got a lot invested in that damn money, man. You know? He got every reason why he can open break. It's not to see him. He hope it's just a fucking embargo, man. You know? A sin. Whatever the fuck he change it every fucking 5 weeks. So he opened it is that stuff, it ain't the cash, because that's what he wrote. Hey, filthy lucre, man. You got Lord water, so these men water, they all about 50 lucre. You know, so they all about the money. They call the other men that serving the Lord, the true men of the Lord, serving the Lord, calling them bums. That's you exalting yourself because you got that paper, man.
Conspiracy theorists. Hey, you got, they was calling the elders and apostles conspiracy theorists, man.
Faith-based Israelites.
Oh, y'all faith-based Israelites. Hey, let me tell you, it takes faith to believe in this prophecy right here, man.
Yeah.
It takes, because it hasn't came yet. This shit, it's not here. You don't see you don't see people with it yet. But guess what? That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be mandatory all over the earth, man.
If we faith-based Israelites, then they must be money-based Israelites. So and the money is going to feel like in Egypt, the money fell. The money is going to, it's not a good that too. How the money fell in Egypt. Is that on that?
That's still good.
Go ahead.
It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Though it tarry, wait for it. Though it's delaying, wait for it. But it's going to surely come. It's not going to delay much longer, man. And when this thing comes, it's going to change the whole world. Like the CC-19, that shit changed the whole world. Came out back outside one day, and that shit the world was completely different.
Upside down.
Upside down, what the hell going on? You know, people still wearing fucking masks. So the time we coming into this time, it's gonna be even worse than that, man. And then they're gonna push it with force. First they're gonna make it cute, and when a good amount of people get it, just like what happened with the Yahawashi. Majority of people got it, and they say, okay, now we gotta get the ones who don't got it. They try to get all aggressive and shit about losing your job. But guess what? Then they stop. This time they ain't gonna stop, man. They're gonna start gathering up and putting them in FEMA camps for not taking this to Quran. This is all about a part of bowing down to the new world order. All your presidents, all your governors, all your damn, you know, FE, the World Economic Forum, they're all talking about a new world order. This whole new age bullshit, that's going to a new world order, man. So it's inevitable, all right?
Genesis 47, verse 13. And it says that there was no bread in all the land.
Which is going to happen again. They already fucking got food. Hey, you got all these food processing factories shutting down. You know, or not shutting down, getting burned down purposely. You know, you got Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. You know, in Russia they ban GMOs, man. So if you plant that shit, then you are a terrorist. But here they fucking feed you that shit, man, to your kids. Telling you this is a good nutritious meal. Nah, man, this is hell. So now you're gonna control all the food. So all the food now you're gonna have food in one particular area, and to get that food you have to have this right here, man. Right. So right now, if you try to grow garden in your backyard, they might find your ass, man. They want total control. You don't get it by now. What happened after 9/11? You were TS the airport, they had to give you a fucking cavity check. What happened to my freedom? What happened to freedom, man? You know, but that shows you that, hey, order out of chaos. They're gonna bring more chaos. They're gonna force them to bring in the order.
Yeah. See now, the closer we get to the end, we're noticing that this is a controlled demolition. Right. They are controlling the destruction, man, like 9/11. There's a controlled demolition. So they watch it from the inside out, destroying this place, man. And guess what? It's still at the hands of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Because the Lord is the one that's putting like the scriptures say, the king's heart is in the hand of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. So like the famine that's coming, it's not just gonna be some miraculous famine, you know, the Lord sent some crazy drought. No, the Lord gonna use these damn devils, man, to close off the cities, close off the food, you know, and that happened in ancient Egypt, you know, and guess what? Where are we at again? Egypt reincarnated. This is Egypt 2.0. This is Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. Spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man.
Hey, they saying whenever the Twin Towers fell, you had these elites that was in a building across the way from it, watching this place fall, man. That was a ritual. You know, that was a huge satanic sacrifice. And they plan on doing another one, man. Hey, something's gonna happen in this world where they're gonna do a mass human sacrifice, and it's gonna cause them to shut shit down, and it's gonna bring this right here, man. People gonna be afraid for their lives, so they're gonna feel like they got no choice to this right here. It's just like with the Aboriginals. People are afraid for their fucking life. They thought they was gonna die, literally. Okay, from catching a common cold, they're gonna die. I'm done. My grandma, she'll die, you know? So they felt obligated. Because they had no faith in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI.
This is a good point. You said that the world is causing people to take this. It's a quote by one of these elites. It says, all we need is the right major crisis, and the nation will accept the new world order.
Right.
Hey, even with the whole 9/11 thing, another thing that showed the elites is that they can control the world through media. Because it was showed that that was fucking some more holes in it than Swiss cheese in that fucking story, man. Right. Comes out that there was no planes and shit. That was all CGI and shit, man. But that showed the elite they can deceive the world through the media, man.
Right.
They can use it. How did they deceive you to get the ad? They pushed it in the media. They scared the shit out of you people. You thought you was gonna die. Fear tactic. Fear is a great controller, man.
Great controller.
Why do you think the Lord said fear the Lord? Why do you think the scriptures over 100 scriptures that talk about the fear of the Lord? Because when you fear YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, you gonna do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, so these damn wicked elites, they know about fear. Order out of chaos. They bring chaos, and they know people in fear. They're easy to control, man.
Right. Hey, and the whole point of fearing YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is that you bend to His will. It's all about the will of the Most High. So these devils, they want you to fear them so that you bend to their will, to the new world order. You bow down and take that prerogative, man. That's what it all leads up to. If YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is not on your side, you ain't serving YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, more than likely you're going to fucking take it. Okay? And if you ain't teaching this right, you know, more than likely you are going to take it, man. The Lord already sees enough to not teaching it, right? Imagine when it comes out. Your ass taking it, man. This is going to be a life and death situation right here. A lot of motherfuckers are scared to die. You know, we got these new coming niggas, we can't die. We don't see.
And that's just the most important part, and we really go into it. Because this right here determines your salvation, man. So you got guys teaching the wrong thing about it, saying it's sin, saying it's sleeping with white women, all these different things. They really, taking your salvation away from you, man. Because if you receive this mark, this is your faith.
Genesis 47:13, there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore.
so that the land of Egypt and all the land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine.
Somebody got this is modern day Egypt, spiritual Egypt. Because right now we need Egypt all over again, man. Okay, this is spiritual Egypt. All right, like I heard you about back in your dollar bills, where you got a pyramid on one side, you got the eagle on the other side. They both Egypt, which Egypt. Somebody grab what's that? Second Exodus 2. Exodus. Damn, sorry. Somebody grab that. Yeah.
This is the book of Exodus 20 and verse 2. Start at verse 1. It says, and Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy power, which I have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
And we got delivered out of Egypt by our Lord, okay? He delivered us out of the land of Egypt. And
out of the house of bondage.
Which is what Egypt is synonymous for. Bondage, okay? Slavery. So we are in modern Egypt today, okay? Slavery, bondage. You got brought over here on slave ship. And then last part back?
Out of the house of bondage.
If I might add too real quick, like you ain't gonna see America in the Bible. You're not gonna see the word America. It's gonna be talked in parabolical terms. America is a mystery in the scriptures, man. But guess what? It's in there and it's spoken of in parables. Spiritual Sodom and Egypt, which your brother got it. Sodom and Egypt. The Lord said in Ezra, He will smite Egypt with plagues as before. So the same plagues that He sent to ancient Egypt, they come in here, man.
Well, even back then, Egypt wasn't even called Egypt. Mizraim. It was called Mizraim. So, you know, like right now, you may say, oh, that's not talking about America, but you won't think I'm talking about Mizraim either, man. You know, so, hey, the Lord, you know, he works through the Spirit. You can't just read this book like any other book and think you're going to understand it. The Lord dealing with His men. Okay, He's going to give us understanding to His men.
Secret. He revealed the secrets to the servants of the prophets. It's a secret, man. To understand where America is at in the Bible, it's a secret. And the Lord has sent out His men to reveal the secret to you, man. Because the gospel has to be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Now what are you seeing? The end.
Yeah, the scripture says that He revealed His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. It's all about the prophets. Ain't no damn general, ain't no damn, you know, none of that foolishness, man. He revealed His secrets to His servants, the prophets. So the true prophets, the true men of the Lord, the true men that serve the Lord, YAHAWASHI, the prophets, are going to understand this right here. They're going to understand, they're going to know the names. We don't know the names. Okay, you don't know the names. We know the names. Okay, we believe in the names. And we believe in this prophecy right here, man. See, so the true men of the Lord, the true prophets are going to be in that spirit. And if you're not, you might not be a man of the Lord. Okay, we're talking about how about your money. All right, hold on from that. Who got it?
Spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
The dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is America. And our bodies are lying in the streets because our people don't know who they are, man. They're not physically laying in the streets dead, but they damn near close to it, you know, one step away. Because what? You don't know YAHAWASHI. But they say you're a dead man walking, you know? If you don't know you have this truth, you know YAHAWASHI, you're an Israelite, either you're going to learn it or you're going to fucking die here. Shit, okay?
Hey, before we came into the truth, any brother, any sister that call yourself an Israelite, before you got this truth, you was dead. So you might have been physically alive, eating, going about your day, but you was dead. Okay, and that's what this is talking about. The dead body shall lie in the street of the great city. What's the great city? America. What's the greatest city of the earth? America. Okay?
Hey, the scripture also says that the spirit quickens, man. You know, so without the spirit, you dead, bro. You just eating, shit, pissing, you know, sleeping, having sex. You're no different than the beast. You know, you're no different than the animal. You know, so it comes up a point in time when your spirit has to be actually, you know, turned on, so you can actually something beyond you, man. Something beyond this mortal life, this, you know, working, going to work, you know, fucking sports. You know, what about your higher power? You know? And that's why even Esau on the left-hand side, he going into this damn transhumanism and shit, man. He going into his damn guy. He tuning in with his guy, Satan. Them motherfuckers going full-blown Satanists out here, man. So it's time for us to tune into our power, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
So not literally, but spiritually, it's called Sodom and Egypt. Because what's going on here? They passed gay marriage. You got. First you had Pride Month. You're like, damn, that time again. Now they got Pride Season. 3, 4, 5 months when they just celebrating pride. What the fuck going on? Why can't I celebrate straightness? Because this is spiritual Sodom and Egypt, which they got us in bondage over here, man. You are yet this day in the land of your captivity. Yeah. And Jake just want to go, you know, watch a movie and get a woman or drink a latte. And, nigga, this shit is fucking through. We ain't the hell up out of here, man. If you was still on the plantation picking cotton, your main thing was thinking, how do I get the hell up out of here? Because I done gave you fucking bread and circus on people just, hey, well, it ain't so bad. You know? So these same individuals, you ain't coming out of this place, you're going to be burnt with this place. Lord said, I will leave you there and melt you because America destroyed you. So far gone. You ain't coming back. That's it.
It says, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Where also our Lord was crucified, because here, they don't teach the truth of our Lord, YAHAWASHI, they're teaching you a lie, man. Right. You ask anybody about the Lord, it's think it's this guy. You see? They crucified our Lord here with fucking lies and, you know, damn the sick, man. Spiritually crucified. Hey, even when fucking the conquistadors came over here, they would hold this image and they would say, serve Jesus or you're gonna die. Well, a lot of people chose to die, man. When they got put to death. A lot of the northern tribes, they died, man. Great chiefs, they died behind that serving that image. Everybody knew who the Lord was and what he looked like. They knew his name. Now you got IRS say we don't know the name. You know, but you talk about this in your church? That shit is off, bro. You see? I sit on that? All praise. Go ahead, brother.
Bring back the last part. It says, so that the land of Egypt and all the land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine.
Fainted, you know, people were getting weak. They were catching hell. They were starving. They was hungry. At the time when motherfuckers is hungry, they'll do anything to eat, man. That's how bad it is. Even your family. When they get hungry, they do anything to eat, man. They may cross your ass just to get a meal. If there's a bounty on your head, they may turn you in just to get a meal. The Lord said a man's foe should be there of his own household. You can't even trust the motherfuckers in your house, man. Truth be told, when all hell breaks loose together, you want to make sure your toast feel right. Everybody else may fucking do a backflip on your ass. You know? Your job gonna fire. Oh, you don't want to take it? Okay, well, I ain't getting no money. You know? Your kids gonna be a little hungry. We gotta fucking eat. Yeah, the Pastor Hart said it perfect. He said, a lot of you motherfuckers gonna melt like butter in the summertime, man. You're gonna fall behind your woman. You know? The great time of trying and testing is coming. And when they come out right here, a lot of y'all gonna fall behind. You gonna fall behind women. She gonna take the kids to get it. She got it. Now you gonna say, hey, man, happy wife, happy life. Put your hand out there, man. You know? That's the reality, man.
And you know, you had to wear him today. We did a video on the Adam 22 video.
Oh, yeah.
He was responding to that. He said it the best, man. You know, he said that this, you know, the society, you know, the government is really trying to make these men more effeminate and more weak. You know what I'm saying? So they can be relying and subjected to the woman. Right. You know, it's easy to scare a woman, man.
Right.
All right. So once she gets scared, that man's gonna follow up to that woman and do the same thing. Right. You know. He said there's not one household that you know that's run by a woman. They all don't have that, you know, job routine.
Right. Right. You know? Hey, that's a beautiful point. That's brought it out, but that's the truth. There's not one house here that's ran by a woman where they all ain't yapped up, man. The whole house, kids and all, man. Okay, because hey, they know how to build, they know how to keep the woman's weaker vessel, man. So she was more something with demons. She fears, you know, she already, women, you know, feminine means lack of faith. So women are really, they gotta see it to believe. Nobody asks you, what's your job? You gotta have something to show them. You can't tell them, hey baby, I'm working on you know, in the future we're gonna have it. What?
You don't got it right now?
You don't go to the nigga in the bed. You know? Not knowing he may be in a damn, you know, a beater next week. So this guy gonna be in a damn Bentley, man. You know, so women don't think like that. Look, their mindset is, I need it now. I want to see it in front of me. That's why women are all about flashy shit. You know, that's why Jake be wearing off a couple chains and, you know, fancy shit to get a woman. And then what happens? You may not have shit in your name, but she only see what she can see, man. So your woman, when they tell her this right here is the answer, all she gonna see is what she can see. Baby, this the answer. Your kids hungry. They need to eat. You gonna let your kids starve? What happened with your wife, man?
Curse the Most High and die.
You said curse the Most High and die.
And Lot's wife. Remember Lot's wife?
Remember Lot's wife? She turned back.
She turned back. And she was that was part of Sodom.
Right.
She was looking back to sodomy at the fucking wickedness, man. Yeah. So how much more in this time, man? woman gonna sell out, sell the kids out. You gotta be able to drop the shit like a dime, like fuck it, man. Keep fucking pushing.
Scripture says the scriptures are written for our learning. Okay, the scriptures are written in ancient time for time for our learning. So we gotta learn from these different. We mentioned 3 different examples of women, you know,
Up and leaving.
up and dipping, and making shit rough for the man in that time.
Well, watch that movie, The Road, man.
The road.
Remember when she was in the house?
I think about that shit all the time, bro.
She was just looking like,
They was trying to fuck his head up, man. The woman to do that shit. She get in your mind, start telling you shit you don't want to hear and shit. You try to get you to, she try to court shit that you don't want to do.
She's trying to get you to lose faith.
Right.
But she don't fucking got it.
Right.
So she's trying to put you on her level. Misery loves company.
And this wants you to have faith in her.
Yeah. Believe, follow me. But what happened with Adam and Eve in the garden?
Right.
Adam fell behind Eve as Eve was over there fucking with the serpent, man.
Right. And women fucking with the serpent right now.
Still in bed with the serpent.
Still fucking with the serpent, man.
And guess who's gonna bring the Quran out? The serpent. So who you think gonna get right in line with it? Eve's gonna be right there. That's part of the pact they made in the garden.
Right.
Eve gonna be right there with that, because guess what? Women hate to be uncomfortable. And everybody about to be real uncomfortable when they crash this dollar.
Right.
You're gonna see how faithful she is to you when this damn Quran come out. She gonna get the kids chipped up.
Yeah.
You contemplate, damn, my woman, my
Well,
woman.
the majority of these men they ain't gonna question it, man. They gonna be right there behind their woman. Okay? Right in line behind them. You know. Wifey knows better. You know? So we gonna see, man. When the time comes, we're gonna pray that the Lord is with you and your family, man. You know? And if he with you and not your family, then you better not be with your fucking family.
That's not your family.
That's your family member, man.
They gonna die here. You gotta have it in your mind. Anytime when it comes out, anybody you see with that Quran, all you should be thinking about is that person's gonna eat a fucking noodle. They gonna melt. Well, I don't care if it's mama, daddy, fucking uncle, auntie.
Well, first you gotta know that.
Yep.
First you gotta even know that. So you gotta be teaching the right doctrine. You gotta be following the leaders that's teaching the right doctrine. You gotta accept it, because if that ain't in your mind already, if I tell you something to die, when hunger pains hit, you gonna take it, man.
Push come to shove.
Push come to shove, you take it. You up there, hey man, I gotta eat, man. What y'all understand? You gonna take it because you wanna eat, and I'll take it because I wanna eat. And the niggas love fried chicken, man. So niggas gonna flip it up, they gonna flip the script for fried chicken, man. Okay, when a famine come, ain't no food out here, hey, they all you gotta do is offer niggas chicken. Okay? What happened when the Yahawashi came, man? Damn, niggas very said the mayor of New York on TV eating a burger.
Yeah, good.
You get delicious fries. Eat bunching into the front. They about to do that shit again, bro. That was some mental fucking. It was fucking your head up. They was psychologically fucking your mind with that shit, man. You got people in New York starving, that's homeless, that ain't eating shit. They want the homeless. They say, hey, you want to get a onion and real quick? Let's get the homeless. Nigga got on TV and start eating a burger. A fucking $6 burger, man. You know, so all you gotta do is get the app. All you gotta do is get it. You'll get your delicious burger.
Get a free burger and fries.
I'm offering you donuts. They'll hit you with all kind of incentives, man.
That dance.
Give you a gram of weed.
They knew how to get Jake.
Yeah, they was fucking your head up with that shit, man. They about to come harder with this right here, man.
Way harder.
Too many people fell for that shit. You had literally lines wrapped around the corner to get that shit. When this come out, bro, it's gonna be another level.
Hey, because you know what's gonna be on the table is death.
Yep.
That's what they gonna. Instead of it's gonna be a burger they offer, they gonna say, you look, no. We ain't offering you no fucking burgers. We offering you a guillotine.
And if you do get a burger, you're gonna get a cricket burger.
You gonna get a cricket burger, right? Hey, but the scripture say he gonna call. If you don't take it, if you don't get down with the beast, he should be killed. Look, there's literally gonna be a death penalty out here, man, for people that don't want to get down with this system, man. Go ahead.
If I can add, you know, that's why the scripture tells you, I've forsaken mothers, brothers, sisters, you know, for 100-fold, man. So we already got to accept that death is going to be on the plate. You know, that's why John Revelator, we seen the men getting beheaded because they wasn't going to accept this shit. Right. They already accepted death.
It's the truth. You're supposed to already have the mentality of losing everything, man. Apostle Paul said, I count all things done. See? So, you know, coming to this truth, you gotta realize you may lose your wife, you may lose your sons and daughters, you know, land. Okay, to gain YAHAWASHI, man. Especially when this Quran will come out.
Yeah, hey, real quick, go ahead and bring that out. Who was reading over here though?
I was reading.
Alright, hold on 1 second. Read this. Go ahead.
This is John chapter 12 and verse 25. It says, he that loveth his life
shall lose it. He that loveth his life shall lose it. Why? Because if you holding on to this life, well, guess what? They're going to put everything in your life against you when this comes out.
Right.
They're going to say, if you want to continue to love your life, you want to continue to have a good life, you're going to have to take this prerogative. You want your house, you want your cars, you want to be able to buy and sell, you want to be a part of this society. The World Economic Forum already just came out with it. They said if you want to be a part of the new system, if you want to be a part of society, and you want to buy and sell, they went as far, in the article it said buying and selling.
Right.
If you want to
Flat
buy
out.
and sell, you got to have the CBDC under your flesh. But go ahead, read it again. It says, he that loveth his life shall lose it. Shall what? Shall lose it. Shall lose it. So you ain't supposed to love your life here. You ain't supposed to be holding on to this life. Oh my God. America. My job.
The land of the free, the home of the brave.
The home of the brave. The land of the God. If you love your life here, you're going to lose your life. Because guess what? When this charisma come out, you're going to take it. And not only that, you're going to eat a nuke. You're going to melt here. Go ahead.
It says, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it until life eternal.
There you go. You're supposed to hate your life here, man. Now you don't hate life. You love the life itself, but the life we live, you hate that shit. You hate being a slave. You hate waking up every single day to an alarm clock, going to work, eating GMO foods, fucking chemtrails. You hate this shit. So when the charisma come out, man, it ain't nothing. Fuck all this shit. That's how you gotta be in the mentality of, man, F this. And who you gonna rely on? You gonna stay on YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. He gonna feed you. I went to the park the other day, and I saw these damn Edomites. They was feeding the ducks. They was feeding the ducks. You know what scripture came to mind? The scriptures say that your heavenly Father feeds the birds. How much more are you? So I'm walking around this park. I'm seeing Edomites. I'm thinking like, yo, in that day you're gonna have people that took the charisma. They're gonna feed you. You're gonna have people that are they're already done. They already been marked up. The whole time the Lord might put the spirit on to bring you food. You know? So go ahead. That was it? Go ahead. Go back over here.
This is Genesis 47 and 14. And it says, and Joseph gathered all the money that was found in the land of Egypt,
Right?
and in the land of Canaan,
Right?
for the corn which they bought. And Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house.
Right?
And when money failed in the land of Egypt,
And when what?
money failed in the land of Egypt.
What's happening in America? Money is failing in the land of Egypt. The old saying was, cash is king. Cash is no longer king. You have the BRICS nation that they coming up with a global currency, a digital currency, man. Right before our eyes. Go ahead.
And it says, and when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, give us bread.
Right?
For why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth.
The money failing. And that's the scriptures going to someone grab it real quick. For a penny in Revelation, for a penny a barley.
Oh yeah, con.
What's going to happen is it's going to be inflation. You got it? Go ahead, read it.
This is Revelation 6 and 6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny.
A measure of wheat for a penny. Now, when you go into the Greek for penny, it goes back to the Greek denarius, which means a day's wage. So it says a measure of wheat. A measure of wheat is a small amount of wheat. For what? A day's wage. How much you making a day? About $150, $120. They said a measure of wheat for about $150. What is that talking about? Inflation and hyperinflation. And we already seeing inflation. You go to buy some eggs now. It's fucking $2, $3 for some eggs. You know, but soon it's gonna be $50 for a gallon of milk. So all that, or these hours you working, ain't gonna be nothing soon. A day of work is gonna be able to get you a gallon of milk. Go ahead.
It reminds me of like when you have natural disasters, they tell you, oh, buy all these products, but they're super high because
price gap. That's what they do, and they say that shit's illegal, bro.
When things in a high demand like toilet paper, water, they gonna raise that shit.
Right.
So when people in need of food, water, protection, there's gonna be a high demand of food. But it says a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
And see thou hurt not the oil and his wine. And that goes into this truth, man. At the end of the day, the truth is still flourishing. And guess what? We about to see a major inflation and hyperinflation because the dollar is failing. The dollar is done, man. All right? This place is falling before our very eyes. All right? What y'all brothers got out here?
This is book of Second Ezra. This is book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
And who's the Lord's people? The Lord's people are the Israelites. You are being, if you are an Israelite here in America, really if you're an Israelite anywhere, primarily here in America, these devils are leading you like a flock to the slaughter, man. They trying to lead you to your death. By what? Ultimately, the New World Order. Trying to get you tagged and bagged, man. Go ahead, read it again.
Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
Right?
I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Yep, so the Lord, ultimately, He's going to deliver us. Lord willing, we be the elect. Lord, whoever the elect is, they're going to be delivered from this new Egypt. All right, go ahead.
Verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues.
So the Lord said He's going to bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm because the Lord has not forsaken Jacob. Scripture says, I will yet choose Israel, man. I will yet choose Jacob, man. So the Lord, He gonna have His hand out. And how does the Lord have His hand out right now? By the way of the prophet. You getting the word. You getting all the keys. You getting all the answers. But guess what? People pushing the Lord's hand away. Say, nah, I'm not trying to hear that. Like the brother just said, you had one of the Bucks players, Tampa. We here in Tampa. Supposed to be a Tampa Bay Buccaneers just walk by. He don't want to hear this thing.
Oh, you for real?
Yeah.
Is that the one that was smiling?
So there you have it.
You
So,
go.
right, as the Lord,
Y'all gotta, hey, when somebody, you gotta say something. We'll call them out, man. Yeah, hey, you play for such and such. Yeah, you know you a Hebrew Israelite. You know you gotta do that. You know, so you see somebody to recognize, a celebrity, somebody say something, cause we gonna put their ass on the spot. You know, and then who knows? They may wake up and repent, and if not, we gonna use their fucking name to make their followers.
go ahead.
It says, as before, and
Read that up a little bit. Go ahead.
verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before.
As what?
As before.
So this is talking about a different Egypt. It's not talking about ancient Egypt. It said He's gonna smite Egypt with plagues as before. So the same way the Lord smote ancient Egypt with plagues, He's gonna bring the same plagues here, but they're gonna be worse. Hey, you got someone down here, you got Revelation 16, a plague that's gonna come to the people that take the charagma. They're gonna break out with sores all over their body. You're literally gonna be able to identify who has the MOTB because they're gonna have grievous sores over their body. Go ahead.
As before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
So it said He's gonna smite Egypt with plagues as before and destroy all the land thereof. Ancient Egypt still stands today. You can still go see those pyramids. So that's how you know it's not talking about ancient Egypt. It's talking about modern Egypt.
Right.
What's the land that the Lord's going to destroy 100% of? America. The Lord said He's going to destroy all the land thereof of that ancient Egypt, man. Or of this modern Egypt, man. Go ahead.
Amos 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom.
What's the sinful kingdom? Right here in this place, man. All right? The eyes of the Lord, the eyes of the Lord are what? The chariots, angels, man. You seen a lot of UFO videos coming out recently. You got the government talking about the UFOs, talking about an alien invasion. Nah, those aren't the aliens, man. Ain't no aliens. Those are the angels. And when they come here, they coming to fuck shit up.
Right.
They're not coming to show mercy on nobody. They gonna have mercy on the elect. Anybody that's not the elect, you're gonna be turned to dust. All right? Go ahead.
I will destroy it from off of the face of the earth.
I will destroy it off of the face of the earth. What is the Lord going to destroy off the face of the earth? America. This place is going to be a burnt sacrifice by way of nuclear destruction. America will be hit with nuclear missiles in the near future, man. Even America's allies. The scriptures say the beast shall hate the whore. All right, the beast is what? NATO and the EU. Shall hate the whore. What's the whore? America, man. Go ahead. That was it.
It says, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
Saving, he will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Of course, the house of Jacob is the Israelites. But hold the 2/3 sign up. Guess what? The Lord will destroy 2/3 of his own people, man. Because why? More than half of the people, they don't want to get right with the Lord. They want to live the American dream. And you're going to see that dream going to fade away in your fucking face.
Right.
Right. You're going to have to wake up from that dream sooner than later. Because that's all it is, a dream. Sooner than later, you wake up. You wake up, and guess what? Reality smacks you in the face. Like, you ever have a dream, you might be with a fine-ass woman. You're like, damn, you with a fine woman. And then guess what? You wake up, reality smacks you. Fuck, man, I had a good one. Well, guess what? Reality about to smack all these damn Americans in the face, man.
Reset. Well, it's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it.
There you go. Perfectly said. Say it again.
It's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it.
And the scriptures say what? Now it is a high time to awake out of sleep. You got, our people are dead asleep here. If you're an Israelite, if you're a Negro, Latino, or Native American, you still calling yourself Mexican, Cuban, Dominican, you lost as hell. You have no idea what the hell you're a part of. You don't know what's going on. You don't know right from wrong. You don't know up from down. You are lost here, man. And when this major prophecy comes, you're gonna be in line talking about I'm black with your hand out, getting karate, getting tagged and bagged, man. All right?
It's Revelation 16 and 2. And it says, in the first wind, and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast.
Yeah, a noisome and grievous sore. So that's before the destruction. Before the people that take the MOTB get hit with that nuclear destruction, a plague's gonna happen to them, and that's gonna be grievous sores all over your body, cancer sores, because your body has what? An immune system. Whenever you put something in your body that's not natural, your body naturally is gonna fight against it. So when if you wake up one day, you got a cut, and you wake up one day and it starts pussing, you know something ain't right. That's
you got an infection.
You got an infection.
That's a sign of infection.
There you go. And how is that happening? Why is the pus coming there? Because of your immune system.
Right.
Your immune system's trying to fight it. The same thing's gonna happen with a karate. You get a karate in your head, your forehead, your body will start breaking out with sores and shit, man.
I mean, when people are taking that it heals your white blood cells. So when people take this serum, all right, their bodies are going to struggle because they don't have anything to protect their body. If you remember, when they tell you when that YAHWAH's coming out, it destroys your white blood cells. So when you put that serum beside you, it's going to cause struggle. You know, your body's not going to be able to fight against it.
Woo-wee!
There you go. Hey, brother made a beautiful point. Hey, man, because during the whole C90, what was they really doing? When we get down to the nitty gritty, they was destroying your immune system. They was killing you. And not only did they want you to take one, they didn't want you to take one, they didn't want you to take two, they didn't want you to take three, they wanted you to take 4 of them things, man. They wanted you to get yabbed up. All right? Go ahead, huh?
And it says, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
And how you gonna worship the image? Worship the image is what? This devil's NWO, this New World Order. They have an image they came up with and they're gonna bring it to life. They're gonna bring this image to life, man. And anybody that how you gonna pledge your alliance to the beast? By consenting to do what? Taking the Quran. You're gonna have to pledge your allegiance with Satan and his kingdom, man. You wanna be a part of the kingdom of this world, this man's kingdom, you're gonna have to abide by his rules.
Right. Well, you want a world, one world religion, one world this currency, one world everything.
Oh,
That's what Esau wants, man. See, if you don't get right with the program, we're gonna kill you, man.
We're in the middle of the battle, brother.
It's all true.
Go ahead. Blow up. What you got? Grab that real quick, and then we're gonna go there.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 69. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Go up a little bit.
This is 2 Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Someone grab Revelation 12 and 12 down here. It said the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. Someone also grab, shall make war with the remnant of her seed. Same chapter, okay? So it said that there's going to be a burning wrath kindled over you. Who is that burning wrath going to be kindled over? The elect. The ones that keep the commandments, the ones that ain't getting down with this system. The wicked elite, they going to come down with wrath, man. They're about to be slaughtering Israelites out here, man. They're going to be slaughtering you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're going to be killing y'all, man. Y'all think it's sweet out here. You going to see that this man is the devil, man. When he shut the gates, when he put you in a 15-minute city, he done took your food from you, took your livelihood. He said, look, you got to get this. You got to get this. And the judgment for this, put the sign around, is this. So the man himself is really leading you to death. All right? The man, Esau, is leading you to a lake of fire, man. All right? Go ahead, huh?
And it says, and they shall be taken away certain of you, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols.
So they're going to feed you being idle, meaning what? You're going to be in a FEMA camp, somewhere closed off. In straight, it's going to be somewhere closed off in a little fucking 5x5 room. Like they show you in the movies, they got got one light over you and shit. It's a dark room. You got one damn Edomite in front of you, fucking interrogation looking at you. You know, they're going to feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. What is the thing that's going to be offered unto idols? This right here. The Quran, but this is what they're going to try to feed you with. All right? They got over 800 FEMA camps in America, man. Over 800 FEMA camps. They call them re-education centers. They got the red list, the blue list, the yellow list. If you against this government, if you speak out against this government, you on the red list. Hey, even these damn Bible thumpers, Christians, that talk about MOTV, you on the red list too.
But for the most part, the ones they want most is the remnant, the elect. Pursuant to Revelation 12, chapter 17, verse 9, God. Bring it out.
And it says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot.
And they that consent unto them. So ultimately, you're going to have to consent. They're going to want you to make a decision, a conscious decision. Like you had a while back, you had people saying, people was questioning the elders and apostles. Like, oh, what if they just come and they grab you and they put it in you? That's not how it's going to be. You're going to have to make a conscious decision to worship this beast system. How are you going to worship the beast system? Is by taking its mark. That's going to be your alliance. Go ahead.
And that show you how you have to consent, because in Daniel's 3rd chapter,
Go ahead.
it shows you how, the 3 holy children that was cast into the fire, Nebuchadnezzar asked them, are you going to bow down to the statue? And they said, no, we're going to trust in our power.
So,
Which means they had to
zoom into this guy real quick, man. Because he got a damn Puerto Rican flag, but you're not even Puerto Rican, and a damn American flag side by side. When it comes down to it, get that fucking boat, you're going to have to take this truck. That's what's going to happen, man. We all out here learn country music. See, that's what's wrong with our people. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you want to be white so bad. You want to be the oppressor so bad. You want to be loved and liked in this society so bad, and that's why you're going to get messed up. All right?
And she says, if you're not the oppressor, and she's running his ways. There you go. Hey, you niggas not want to be like me, so you're going to suffer the same fate as the Edomites, the Caucasian race, so-called white people. You're going to suffer the fate of the nuclear missiles. There you go. 200 million nuclear missiles raining on top of your fucking head.
Hey, and that's why YAHAWASHI himself, he said, you are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will. Who's the devil? Underground? No, the devil's the so-called white man. That's the devil. The red man on earth. The deceiver, the liar. Go ahead. Who is reading?
I was saying, making a point.
Yeah, go ahead.
That you have to consent, because it shows you again, the 3 holy children, they had to consent unto bowing down to Nebuchadnezzar's statue. which they didn't. They said, we're going to trust in our power. And they were cast into the fire. But guess what? The Lord was with them that whole time.
There you go. And guess what? We about to go through the fire. The scripture says, well, yeah, I've reserved 7,000 men that shall not bow the knee to Baal. But also it says, the Lord said he's going to put you through the furnace of adversity. Then shall it be known who are my chosen, and I will try them as gold is tried in the fire. Lord going to try them. If even the elect. Someone grab Revelation 3 and 10 in the NLT. But what did I ask for first?
Go
ahead, grab that. Oh, actually, Salakia, grab that. Salakia, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
And woe means great death and destruction. What is the modern day Egypt? America, man. When you see a hurricane come, our people love to run to the government, FEMA. Well, soon you run into the government, it's going to be a death wish. That's why the men of the Lord, whoever the men of the Lord are, they're going to be the highest value men on earth very soon. Because they're going to have the protection, they're going to be fed, they're going to have food and water, clothes. They're going to be good. The Lord's going to make sure that his men are good. Go ahead.
That's why the scripture says, woe to that man, the fear of man is a snare. You know what I'm saying? The fear of man is a snare to you, man. Right? Because you got a lot of people that fear man, I fear, you know what I'm saying, this whole thing, you know, with the C-19, that whole thing, they feared that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come out with this whole, you know, Z-hip, you know, and they're going to fear that also, man. All right? They're going to end up taking it, and that's going to bring them death, man. All right? It says, and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong.
Yeah, going into like the American military. Our people, well, we got the strongest military. We got the best military, the best this, the best that. Wait until you see a damn tank rolling through your neighborhood. And they rounding Jakes up. They saying, look, if you don't want to take this, come with us. We got a FEMA, we got a prison for you. You don't want to get down with the new system? All right. Well, guess what? We got tanks. We got robots.
Oh, Jake, they love America. They trust America. I remember I was talking to my granddad before he was here, right? I was telling him basically about how World War V is going to take place. Like, hey, man, when China and Russia team up, bro, America going to get wiped out. Oh, no, we the best. They were saying we. You know what I'm saying? Remember the movie Django? Yeah, we said. When the Nazis said, niggas say we said. That's real our people, man. They fucking sick, bro. And the war, hey, what do you do with a sick thief? Put it down.
Put it down. And that's our people. That's why our people, 2/3 of our people, they gonna fall with America. You're gonna be burnt here with America because you too far gone. You've been Americanized. All right, you've been westernized. You are the Gentiles that was spoken of in the New Testament. You the ones that are the real people, but got turned away from your God, man. Turn to strangers, right?
Hey,
zoom in on. Look at Jay. Black power. Jay talking about black power. See, that's the thing, man. While we out here serving the Lord, putting work in, you got Jake out here living their best life. You know, having the time of their life, not knowing we just read a burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And guess what? They're about to let loose on that wrath. They about to come down. And who are they coming for first? Black. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They coming for you. When the whole C-19 came out, and you know the time went on, people wasn't taking it. They was putting on the news. Well, we gotta get the blacks, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. We don't have much of y'all. Y'all ain't taking it. They really made you the problem. They started to point the fingers at the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Like y'all the problem. Y'all ain't taking it. You know.
Well, you know, like you take one right with it, man. Our first one was they said this shit came from China. So what the fuck that got to do with the Negro, Latino, Native American man, woman, and child? Even if you came away from China, bro, and you say, well, shit, I have been a little sick lately, man. And he went right along and took the serpent's juice. And now, you know, what it is, 3 years later, you got fucking Jake's the Six out there. Yeah, Southern Death Syndrome. Alright? Appreciate it. I agree with you. Go ahead, finish that. It
says, verse 2 says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity.
Yeah, so the Lord ultimately is going to destroy all the evildoers, even the ones of our own people. Our own people, they're going to die here, man, because they don't want to get in line with the Lord. They don't want to get in line with YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, and his people, man. And really, when you go into it, the trouble that's coming, that's at the hands of the Lord. When the Lord is out here healing people, He's going to make it known that He's the one who's doing it, man. How is He making it known? By His prophets, man.
It says,
Go ahead.
it says, now the Egyptians are men and not God.
And who's the modern day Egyptians? The damn Americans, man. They the modern day Egyptians. He said, read that again.
It says, now the Egyptians are men and not God.
And our people, they trust in man. They don't trust in the Most High. You trust in Biden. You trust in Trump. If you're an American and you still think your damn vote matters, you got a lot of searching and soul searching to do, man. You way far behind. Because your damn presidents, they are selected, they're not elected. Your vote doesn't matter. And how do you know that? Because they got something called the electoral votes. Meaning it don't matter how much votes win, if the electoral votes is more than that fucking president just won. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and their horse is flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down.
Yeah, so you got guys that are trying to hold on to America, they trying to help this place. They saying let us build back better. They gonna fall with this place too, man. Hey, it's like a bulldozer, man. It's like a damn bulldozer. You can either get out the way or try to hold your arms out and say stop and get rolled over. That's what our people, they trying to hold their arms out. Stop, no, don't bring the destruction. They gonna die too, man. Go ahead.
It says, all shall fell together.
Look. Damn
Devil horns.
Put up the damn horns and all. Made it known. Go ahead, though.
But that's why the scripture says, take bonfire and pain. You know, because if they could heal America, they would have been done it. And they always scream and make America great again. You know, Jake wanted America to go back to the state it was, where Walmart was 24 hours. You know, shit like that. Everything was open, man.
Well, that's a beautiful thing you said. You said they said make America great again. And America was at its peak when they got free labor off of you niggas, man.
That's what they talk about, making America great again. First of all, America was never great for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You was brought here on slave ships. Even now, you still a damn slave. That's why you gotta work 40 plus hours a week to just barely make it by. Nowadays, 40 hours a week ain't even enough. Now you gotta work overtime. That's how you know you a slave. Go ahead. Revelation 12. Jump down.
Revelation the 12th verse 12, it reads, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Right?
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
And woe to the inhabitants. Woe means death and destruction to the inhabitants of the earth. Who inhabits the earth? These people out here, man. That's what's about to happen. A great death and destruction is coming to this land of America, man. So you got all these people from other nations coming to America. You know that America's about to be a death trap? They about to come down with great wrath upon you. The dollar's already failing. The economy's already done. America's already fallen. So wait until they announce that the cash is no longer king. Wait until there's no more food in these damn stores, man. These people, these everyday people, the only reason they have peace right now is because they got food in their stomach. Wait until you haven't eaten in 3-4 days. Y'all gonna be eating each other, man. Go ahead.
It only takes one day for all hell to break loose.
That's it.
One event. Like in an event of an EMP that was going to Tunis, you know how many people are going to die from being in the sky, planes crashing, see people on the highway, semi-trucks.
Well, I did a video on that.
Yeah.
The first 5 minutes of an EMP, you had a guy on the talk post ask a question. How much people you think will die in the first 5 minutes of an EMP? The other guy, he was like, I don't think any. And no one's gonna die, you know? From the blast itself, nobody. The guy said, Hundreds of thousands of people will die in the first 5 minutes of an EMP because you have thousands of commercial planes in the air that are being ran by a computer. They falling right out of the sky.
Missing the trains too.
There you go. Not to mention the trains that's gonna be fucking hitting shit. You know? Not to mention there ain't gonna be no more food. Food's gonna go bad within the first couple hours. The medicine that needs to be kept at a low temperature, that's going bad. You ain't gonna be able to get your medicine, you know, for diabetes or this or that. So people gonna be dying in mass numbers soon. The scriptures say it's a time like never before. People thought 9/11, you thought World War II was bad? Wait until World War III. Go ahead, man.
It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
So the devil gonna come down having great wrath, going into the wicked elite, what they call the shadow government. Really the so-called white man. Come down with that great wrath. Go ahead.
Because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
Because he know his time is running out. Especially when he bring his charisma out, he's seeing that the elect ain't getting down with it. He knowing his time is running out. He on like a time clock, man. And every day that goes on, you're gonna have the elect. They're gonna stand strong, and that's why they're gonna come down with that wrath. They're gonna have to. All right, because when Esau can't get you with the deception, when he can't deceive you, he gonna use his sword. He gonna come down. He gonna get the guns out, get the robots. And he's gonna try to kill you. Go ahead.
It says, Revelation 12 and 17, it says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Yeah, the dragon represents Esau, Edom, and his military was wroth with the woman. The woman represents Israel, the Israelites. All right? So the dragon gonna be upset with the Israelites, with the remnant of her seed. Who's the remnant? The elect. Because guess what? Esau gonna get you niggas easily, man. Esau gonna get a lot of you 2/3. You're gonna have the 2/3, they're gonna line up and take this shit. Just like he lined up and took the ass. So really, the problem that Esau gonna have is with the elect. That's who gonna be the problem. The man of the Lord is gonna be standing strong in the last day. It's gonna be made known who the Lord is really dealing with. Then shall it be known who are my chosen. The Lord's gonna make it known who the chosen is. And this right here is why America's gotta burn. All right? And they gonna melt with it. They're gonna be holding hands till them nukes drop. Go ahead.
It says, which keep the commandments of Yahawah and have the testimony of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach.
Which have the testimony of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. So instead they're gonna come down with that wrath, make war with the remnant of her seed. They're gonna make war with the ones who have the testimony of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. Which someone grab the testimony real quick. Revelation 19. All right. The testimony of YAHAWASHI is what? The spirit of prophecy. So they don't really have problems with the prophets. Go ahead, read it.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 19, and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of YAHAWASHI and Mashiach. Right? Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of YAHAWASHI and Mashiach is the spirit of prophecy.
The testimony of YAHAWASHI is the spirit of prophecy. The scriptures say to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, there is no light in them. But when the devil comes down with wrath, he coming for the prophets. And you know what they have? They got these damn Glen towers out here. When these people take this charisma, they're gonna turn them towers on, and these people gonna be searching for who? They're gonna be searching for the prophets, man. You might wake up one day, brothers might wake up, you're gonna see your face on the Channel 7 News with a damn $100 million bounty on your head. Find him. Whoever get him, get a reward. Dead or alive. You know?
Ruthless.
That's how this devil gonna come down. Who got the madman sparing none? You feel like madman sparing none? What was that? Okay, who was reading?
I was.
Yeah, NLT. Grab that. Grab the NLT.
This is Revelation 3 and 10 in the NLT. And And it says, because you have obeyed my command to persevere.
To what?
To persevere.
To persevere, to endure. The Lord has commanded us to endure, to continue to fight. YAHAWASHI, he said, woe unto you that have lost patience, man. Woe unto you, death unto you if you lose patience. And patience goes into suffering. Woo. We really haven't even felt the brunt end of the suffering yet. You can still go buy food and water. Wait until they shut the lights off. Wait until you can't buy food and water. That's when the time of suffering really begins. That's when you really have to put the endurance in. I had put a video in the chat this morning. I forgot who it was, but it was going into everything you learn, you're going to have to apply in that day. The patience, the suffering, all of that, you're going to have to apply all of that.
It says, I will protect you from the great time of testing.
The great time of testing, which is when this charagma is made mandatory over the whole earth. You're going to be backed into, what Esau going to do, he's going to back everybody into a corner. You know, he's going to back you into a corner. He's going to say, you got to take this. And it's going to be a test. It's really a test from the Lord, man. This is a test from YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI.
Right.
So at the end of the day, the old saying is, actions speak louder than words. So you got people that say they believe in God, they believe it, but we're going to see, you're going to be put to the test.
Yeah, but it's at this point, it's a test from YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, man. Y'all got the hour
They're reading right now.
Bring it back.
This is Revelation.
That's a beautiful point, man. Okay, this is definitely a time where the Lord's about to test the whole world. And a great example of that, once again, was C-19. That showed you everybody who was caught up in this, everybody who was a part of this world. Because they was making all these excuses to go get it, man. People that take it, hey, they are now regretting taking it. But they took it because of reasons that was not, that they didn't want to take it. So same time it had happened again. You got to keep testing with this, man. And when that happened, the Lord let us know who was really for him and who wasn't. You saw who was for him and who wasn't. Now in this time, when we come to this right here, you're gonna see who's for YAHAWAH, who's not for YAHAWAH, all over again, man. But it's gonna be,
Evident and plain.
yeah, it's gonna be evident and plain, but it's gonna be what's the word like this? More. Like it's gonna be more.
Amplified. Amplified.
Intense. It's gonna multiply. Times 100,000. Okay. It's gonna be increased. It's gonna be another level. And that was a test, man. Now you got to get ready for the ultimate test. Go ahead.
But even the people that say, "Oh, I'm not gonna take it," you don't know,
right?
Because it's no such thing as fucking free will. Man's goings are the Lord, man.
There you go.
Right. All right, and if you're not serving the Lord, He could easily put you right in that position, man. And have your hand out or your brain, out there. So man's goings are the Lord, man. That's why you gotta fear YAHAWAH, man. He's the one that directs your steps.
When we go back to that precept, he said, I will keep you from the hour of temptation.
There you go.
You can't keep yourself from that, bro. It has to be a spirit put upon you to stay away from that. It's going to be an actual spirit out here that's going to make people line up and take that fucking shit.
Hey, what's going to be the spirit that keeps you away from it? The QADASH, the Holy Spirit. And if you don't got it, the Lord gonna lead you to it. He gonna lead you to that charagma, man.
You don't got the Holy Spirit, it's gonna be a demonic
spirit. Gonna be a demon on your ass.
Demon on your ass. It's like somebody kill themselves. The Lord put a demon on to make them do that, man. Somebody trying to kill themselves, also trying to kill a child or some shit. Yeah, woman trying to stab her child or string on her child. The Lord put a demon on that woman, bro. And demons been manifesting people more and more every day. So another demon is gonna be this right here. When they try to force you to get this right here, they're gonna say, hey man, you wanna eat, hunger demons gonna kick in, You have demons on you, bro, and a lot of people end up taking that shit, man. For that exact reason. Okay, bring it back.
This is Revelation 3 and 10, NLT. It says, because you have obeyed my commands to persevere.
Persevere. Everybody ain't gonna persevere because he that endures to the end.
The same shall be saved.
You don't endure. You ain't enduring right now.
You ain't gonna make it.
You got guys falling out, guys going up, guys, fucking losing their minds, falling out of the truth. Right now. Waxing worse and worse. Worse and worse. Breakdowns coming out with heresies. There's a lot of evil, wicked shit going on in Israel right now, man. A lot of evil and wicked shit going on. And if these niggas ain't right now, how much more in this day right here, man? Lord gonna
gonna be fed right to the wolves, bro. Okay? Wrapped in fucking bacon and all type of crazy shit. Fed right to the wolves. Sausage links. He's gonna wrap you up in more and more sins, and more niggas adding up, and he's gonna more fuel to the fire, man. Go ahead.
Because the scriptures say they are ravening wolves in sheep's clothing. So there are gonna be many false prophets out here. Many deceivers. But it says, I will protect you from the great time of testing.
And when this time comes too, we're gonna be in a Mad Max like fucking type of reality, man. I mean, every man for himself. You know, so ain't just gonna be a people that scream, no, I gotta, you know, everybody got something called 15-minute cities. You have to go where if you want to eat. It ain't gonna just be okay if I'm hungry, I can sit here. No, we're trying to eat you. Okay? Cannibalism going on, people that ain't want to go in that or can't go in them cities. They have to go out some way, and they will try to come to you, get your food, or possibly eat you. So it ain't just about, you know, oh, I ain't taking this. It's about the Lord protecting you, even not taking this, man. Because YAHAWASHI is not on your side, you're through no matter what. Okay? They won't come out and make the whole world take this. And if you don't take it, you're not good. Ain't no 911 coming to help you, none of that. No, and you can't go into a store, none of that. So you're going to be tempted because you're going to say, damn, the only way I can try to even get a chance of survival is to take this right here. Without YAHAWASHI, Scripture says, man shall not live by bread alone, man. But we believe the Lord's going to feed us and take care of us in that day, man. Somebody grab YAHAWASHI shall eat.
But it says, I will protect you from the great time of testing.
The Lord said he will protect us. So then if you don't protect us, I ain't taking it. But you better hope and pray the Lord don't make you take it. Okay? It ain't us that determine whether we take it or not. It's YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI determines if you're going to take it. He'll make you take it. Okay? He makes the Lord had to go through this whole fucking thing. Being a demon. We had a guy, it was a demon, total deceiver, and offended many brothers. And you in the truth the whole time, walking around, shalom. You said I'm probably taking that shit anyways, bro? The Lord can do that to any of us, bro. You never get too proud or too beyond yourself. And Lord can make your ass bug out, man. That's the reality. That's why we go to fear. You know, Scripture says, serve the Lord with fear and trembling. You don't just go out and say, I don't care who I offend. Or you watch your fucking step, man. You gotta keep thy foot. You gotta understand, man. Hey, even though we ain't in no physical church, you know, this the internet, man. We put these shows out through the unicorn, and hey, church may be in your front room. They be in your room. They set up in your living room. Now you gotta, hey, keep your fucking foot, man. Spirit of the Lord. The Spirit of the Lord is in this dominion now. All right, who got it?
I got it. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh.
Keep your foot when you go before the house of the Most High. So whoever the true men of the Lord is, when they out there teaching His word, you supposed to have a certain level of respect. You supposed to, walk upon eggshells, man. That's us too. You know, you ain't supposed to walk around with your foot. Who up, man? Niggas be saying that shit, bro. You wanna know you bugging out, boys, skyrocketing across the fucking, downhill. Talking about niggas don't know what they teach no more, man. You got niggas teaching about it's an eternal place called hell. 2/3 going to be destroyed. What are you talking about? Okay. So the Lord will put that spirit on you just to lead you down to that pit of death and destruction. And that's gonna lead you to this right here, man. If you can make it that far. Go ahead.
It says, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools.
So you got to be more ready to hear, listen, and take heed. Pay attention, man. And when these words come out, don't be watching it like it's just entertainment. Don't watch these shows and think that it's just, Yo. Watch on YouTube. Okay, so hey, so what tribe you come from? What tribe you come from? Hebrew. So this your man? This your man? Hey, brother, you a Hebrew Israelite? Time has come. America might be strong. Hey, Biden talking about turning this dollar to a chip. They want to put in your body. So the time is coming where it's time to repent. You want to protect your family, right? This man about to come down with great wrath. You see what I'm saying? We out here teaching our people the truth of the Bible, and then it's up to you to teach your family. You see what I'm saying? Right. Hey, look, go on YouTube, type in Prophets in Babylon. Prophets in Babylon. We live every Saturday, and we do videos all throughout the week.
But y'all get this word while I said, man. Assuming they're gonna be here, and the hell gonna be here. All right, y'all have a good night. God bless y'all. You know, that's what it's about. You know, we in a time where it's time to get this word and wake up because, hey, ultimately, the reality is, all niggas trying to play this whole politically correct and this whole fucking, you know, battle of the Bible. Nigga, America about to destroy some nuclear fire, bro. This shit about to be over with. So, you gotta do everything you can right now to get on the good side of your good graces of YAHAWASHI, the Lord, where you can be saved, man, and your family, bro. That brother got kids, you know, you got a woman, it ain't just about you no more, man. You know, so I saw the brother, you know, and the sister, she was like, I know. He got that pride and shit. So, nah, man, hey, whatever, this your man, hey, get on this, man. You know, if he don't get it, Lord with him, you know, Lord, you know, have mercy upon her. She seems like she believe. She don't know, she out there nobody. You know, but you never know. Time is coming where you gotta repent, come into YAHAWASHI, or you will be destroyed with America, man. That's right. And before the destruction ultimately comes, these crackers gonna be trying to kill you, man. They gonna take a stroll through the hood, man. All right? It's about to get nasty out here. You see what
It says, for they consider not that they do evil.
They don't consider they doing evil, man. You know, Jake may, you know, scoff and mock or say some slick shit, or, you know, they don't say you're doing evil, man. You know, this is something that you gotta, you know, hey, I'm correct. You know, this is pretty all about YAHAWASHI, man. You know, you got certain camps teaching different doctrines and well, you know what the fuck you believe in no more. So you better figure it out, man. Pay attention, listen, get the true doctrine. And if it's real YAHAWASHI, you're gonna get it. So we're going into this bargain right here, and many camps ain't teaching about it. You see? They leave your ass straight, so it's up to you, especially like y'all be camp hopping, you know, when they window shopping. You better put the pieces together. Your spirit, if something ain't telling you, and something is wrong, and you gotta go watch another camp and you can watch a different camp. You better put it together and start getting right, man. You know, somebody lying to you.
Right. Hey, and that's why the Lord sent prophets out. Just like in the time of Noah. The truth is out here, man. The truth is out here. The understanding, the wisdom, the knowledge, understanding is here, man. And it's coming out from the prophets. That's who the Lord is speaking through. He's speaking through men. Right. The Lord ain't just gonna come down off his throne and talk to you one-on-one. He's gonna speak through his men. And now it's up to you to discern with wisdom who's got the right doctrine, who's got the wrong doctrine.
Right.
Because like the scriptures say, many false teachers, many false prophets went out into the world, man.
Hey, it's definitely about doctrine, man. All right? I heard a guy say, it's gonna go doctrine. Yes, the fuck it is. What are you talking about? What do you think it is? This is about having barbecues and summits and shit? This is about the doctrine, man. Okay? The Lord said the doctrine may rain down as rain. So it's supposed to be the doctrine of YAHAWASHI coming out. And if it's not doctrine of YAHAWASHI, you should try to get it right, man. Don't just be out here pussyfooting around and tiptoeing around the scriptures. But we only deal with the middle orientated. The Lord said it must be this whole world, man. You can't teach you the whole Bible. And certain things in this Bible is But that's what's going on right. We want to get the fuck around shit like that, man. Okay, we in a time where it's like, hey, to hell with this place, man. You know, so this is a part of that. Go ahead. What you about to say? Grab it.
What's that?
Oh, you want to know? Go ahead, what's that?
It's Revelation 3:10. It says, because you have obeyed my command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing.
That's what you want. You want to be protected, man. Scripture says the name of YAHAWASHI, a strong tower, the righteous one into it, and it's safe. God had a name. They don't let the name tell you your names don't matter. They hear say, oh, it's two different names. Go to Yahushua. Go to Yahushua. Which one do you call it, man? But your nay be nay and your yea be yea. As a full grown man, you gotta stand on something, bro. You can't be out here fucking peddling the fence, trying to straddle the fence. You know, peddling this and peddling that. No, you gotta stand on something, man. What is it? You know, what do you? What's my action? What do you believe? See? And a lot of people just follow that guy because that's why he talking to rock. Scripture says, "Turn not thy ways to seek love." If they can do that, they'll try to turn away. They'll try to use God as possible. They have as much love as possible. We ain't about that shit, man. We don't. You know.
Hey, the prophets were hated.
They were supposed to be hated.
You're not supposed to be liked. If you liked in this world, if you got a lot of friends and companions, something off, man.
You ain't telling the truth.
You're not. You exactly. You're not telling the truth, and you're really stroking egos, man.
Right.
trying to make everybody feel good. The truth don't make you feel good. They even tell you that in the world. Oh, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. You damn right the truth hurts.
And it says, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world.
The whole world, man. They said globally, they wanted everybody to have this implanted under the skin. Global. This is the global thing. Oh yeah, just America. Oh yeah, just China. No, the whole world. Oh, every single person on this planet stabbed with this. There's come a time where everybody on the planet is going to be tested with getting stabbed with this, man.
So,
You're gonna have your day in court where you're gonna have to say, hey, what, you gonna take it or not? And the option of not taking it may come with the option of being beheaded. Are you willing to lose your head for not taking it? No, I ain't taking it. Well, we'll be have only one option. Take it or get beheaded. Which one you gonna do? You see? And so you gotta be having your spirit right now. Ask yourself right now. You know, put your conscience every day right now. Lord, please continue to do this so I don't take us for risky, so I don't want to take that shit. That's what it'll come down to, bro. You're gonna have many people that call themselves Hebrew Israelites that went out of camp, made them wear their shirt printers, never had their shirt printers, or they even had a garment on. That's gonna take that shit, man. Alright? When push comes to shove, talk is cheap. Go ahead.
It says, will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world.
To test those who belong to this world, man. The majority of these people, they're of this world. Okay? That's why when we out here, these people don't even see us. Okay, we're non-existent to them. You know, they hear them go out their day, go on they walk, you know. We're like invisible because it's only for the elect, man. My sheep hear my voice, they the ones that's gonna hear it. People out there, they don't hear nothing we're saying. It's just something. It's like a button. It's like the TV on that damn static station. That's all they hear. You know, then you have to get elect that may walk by, their ears cook up. What? Perfect channel. The brother ever hit you up? Last week?
One of them followed me back, but he ain't said it. The other one ain't even followed me back.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a little agent. Agent vibe. Yeah. That's agent vibe. Just hanging out. Nigga, you already knew what was up. That's how they gave you a syllabus. Lord willing not. Lord willing not. Lord willing, you know, the brother, you know, really secret knowledge. The point is that majority of people out here that say they, you know, it ain't for us. So when the election here, they hear stuff, they get it, they get understanding, and everything is, you know, posted for the elect, whomever they may be. Lord gonna deliver us elect. Alright?
It's the book of Isaiah, to the 65, in verse 13. It says, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but he shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but he shall be thirsty.
The Lord said his servant shall eat, but you're gonna be hungry, man. So when everybody else starving, this family is coming telling you about it, and they tell you gotta have this technology to get that thing. The Lord said that my servant's gonna eat though. They ain't taking it, we ain't taking it. Lord willing, I hope I show we endure it to the end. We ain't taking it, and we gonna eat. So when you say, I gotta take it, I gotta eat. Listen, your hunter already said that shit. I gotta eat. I wanna eat. Y'all gotta eat. Eat. You know, food. You know? So instead of us saying that, hey, the Lord said, my servant shall eat, man. So we trust that if we do this work, the Lord gonna feed us in that day. And right now, we feed his sheep, we feed the scriptures, his word. You know, we are using our own time, our own money. You know, like one of the brothers said in that video, and actually had you dead. You gotta pay for parking to teach the word of the Lord. Yeah, that was spiritual, but that's the truth. You know, we don't get paid for this. So what we are doing is we give you spiritual food for free. You know, or even at a cost to us. Risking our lives and our freedom. You see? So we doing this so that Lord willing, the Lord look out for us in that day, man. And he said he would. My servant shall eat. Bring it back.
It's the book of Isaiah 65, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power. Behold, my servant shall eat.
My servant shall eat. Not the whole world, not everybody. Not anybody who say they believe. It's servants. You gotta be serving YAHAWASHI. Faith without works is dead. Everybody say they believe, but nobody got no works. Everybody eating pork, crab, shrimp, lobster. The Bible says don't eat it. Talking about last night, they was talking about how they cutting the hands, you balding niggas' heads up, you balding your own head. What? Oh, well, I ain't know what the Bible tell you what not to do. You doing these things knowing not to do them, Lord destroy your ass, man. You see? The Lord don't gotta save you. You don't just, oh yeah, I got this person. Yeah, he gotta get snowed. Lord can leave your ass in the milk. So with that, you gotta serve YAHAWASHI serving you got, man. You know? Just the easy things, you know, the food, dietary, you know, that's something you can easily do. But then it gets to the point of coming out here and actually risking your life for your freedom, for you men. We're gonna take that next step. We're gonna say, who will rise up for me against the evildoers, against the works of iniquity? We live in a fucking wicked. You even had a punk pass by here, man, with 2 black bitches. And that's somebody motherfucking mama, man. Go ahead.
It says, my servant shall eat, but he shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but he shall be thirsty.
So we ain't gonna be thirsty, man. We're gonna have something to drink. Clean water. We ain't gonna be drinking no damn radioactive water. Clean water. We ain't drinking no sewer sludge. Clean water. I might have some yan. When we about to go out to the movie The Road, in the movie The Road, it was a man and his son. When his wife said, they gonna rape your son, he said, that bitch left, went and died, and he kept on moving, man. He had to take every day he could step at a time. And one step led him and his son to a damn bunker, man. And they stumbled upon a bunker. When in the bunker, they had fucking food, clean water, you know, a bed, a shower. And they was able to, you know, use these things for their benefit. So those are for that same thing for his men and our families, man. Both of us out here take a shower, water come out. Somehow we got clean water, clean running water. Both of us they ate down in 3 weeks. They might grab the pine away. Pining away, they motherfucking skin sucking in, they get molten ribs showing. Look at them little kids in Africa, man. With the big bellies full of fucking worms and flies and shit pies, man. You see they still skinny as hell, so they malnutrition, they dying, they still starving, but they eating shit that's not food now stuck in their stomach. That shit be blown like this right here, motherfucker gonna have fat ass stomachs like that right there. But the legs be fucking twigs and arms be twigs and face be a damn skeleton. You still starving if you ain't eating food. We're gonna be eating all kind of shit, man. Shoes, belts, dirt pies, each other throw up. And if the body still ain't gonna be able to digest the nutrition from it, you gonna get food, man. That's gonna be a painful death too. That ain't something light.
Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with a sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
They that be slain with a sword, which is not their sword with a gun.
Anyways, America's gonna burn, and y'all gonna burn with it.
That bitch already burned. Look at the back of her leg.
Yeah.
Look at the back of her leg.
Anyways.
The skin melting off her hand.
Yeah.
She should have kept your fucking mouth shut. You look at my sus. He said, yeah, I get her. Yeah, I get her.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's true, man. You gotta be the Karen out of the group. The other girl was fine as shit, though. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, sus. You know, she may have, she didn't say shit either, man. She may have a chance. Shut up. We're gonna steal it. White girl, anyways, what the fuck kind of shit is that? That show you these people they was gonna listen for a while too, man. They was listening. They didn't want to just pass by. They were gonna listen and watch this the whole time, watching, looking at the end of my fucking face, talking. So they hear this word, and they was probably with it. Some of them was with it, but Jake was with it. They looking like, damn, they talking my spirit. But them Edomites, they was completely against it. That bitch turned to an Edomite.
She had to make it known.
She was a heathen. She was a heathen. Her spirit didn't bear witness. She was white and she was turning more white. Yeah, what's going on with her? I'm mad too. That was more revealing spirits right there, man. You saw the other one though, she was fucking delicious. Alright? We gonna have the cream of the crop, man. She was like a Barbie or something. She walked around with a damn Karen. That's the world we in nowadays, man. And they hate the truth. She had that. I didn't even catch it at first. I'm like, what the fuck?
It said, they that be slain with a sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
So if you ain't killed by a gun, a damn screwdriver to your jugular, fighting over the last can of peas in the stove, you ain't enslaved by the burger troops gunning you down, trying to come out of that 15-minute zone or come out of that 15-minute zone. You ain't enslaved by pestilence and diseases them niggas never putting out here, man. You know? You're gonna be slaved by hunger, man, by the family. You're gonna starve to death. You got certain people that may, you know, have guns and stuff, they may defend themselves. Why you gonna starve to death?
And that's worse than being shot.
Right.
You know? Because being shot is like instant. You done, you out of there.
Bleed out.
Bleed out. When you starve to death, that's like days. You there, you feeling that pain. You start seeing shit.
Well, your body starts to eat itself.
Start eating itself from the inside out.
Finding a way.
You got something called you got acid in your stomach, man. That acid start going throughout your fucking body, man. Yeah, start eating everything. You know, you start pining away, and that's what it goes to say. It says for these pine away.
Pine away, man. Like they strip it. You know, they have been fucking. Motherfuckers gonna be skeletons out here, man. Kids, women, and grown ass men. Whole families go to they. People know they eating. And when they gonna see us, they be like, damn, why they eat? We food still not teeth. I'm like, yeah, walk through the toothpicks. You know, what about they ate? What else? You know, and they don't have the energy to come and try to ask what we ate. They try to ask for a bite, but they. When you are malnutrition, you can't even move, man. You get to the point where you get so hungry and so past the point of starvation, well, you couldn't even eat nothing. And if you was to eat, you had the energy to put it on your throat, it'll tear your fucking stomach open, man. So motherfuckers like that stomach, that's a painful and gruesome death, man. And the Lord will put that on you and put you in that just for his vengeance, man. You know, just for his wrath. Imagine you find a way the day you're supposed to die, the missiles crack the sky. So you have to deal with every day of starvation. And then the last day or two, you think, damn, I'm starving now. The missiles crack the sky. Now you're going to burn to death and starve to death. The Lord will do that to you, bro. You're not crossing YAHAWASHI, no shot.
It says, for these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field.
They got a want for the fruits of the field. They want food, man. They dying of hunger. So that's the WEF, which had a great hand in that whole science we went through called the gimmick. They telling you all over again, hey nigga, you wanna eat? You gotta take this. But they're not playing, bro. They didn't put that article out, oh yeah, this is test the water. No, they what the fuck it is. And they ain't like Nate from the IUIC, they ain't gonna change it up in 3 weeks. So that shit they may speed up in 3 weeks. Okay? They don't backtrack, man. When they came out with that damn Yabaruski, they said, we gonna push this shit. Everybody gotta take it. Motherfuckers, they really pushing that shit. They brought a Yabaruski out, which they been had it. We know that. But they brought it out, what, a couple of months? So when they say they're gonna bring this out, they're gonna bring this out, man. Alright? They ain't no running around it. Go ahead.
It says, behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
You're gonna rejoice, but you're gonna be ashamed. So right now they rejoice, they out there having a good time. They, you know, people just talk about it, go see them in the bar and shit, you know, drink some good food. You actually have some good drink. You know, they're rejoicing right now. Yeah, and we the ones that's out here ashamed for what we had to go through in captivity and slavery, called upon us for what we didn't have to us. But the tables are about to flip. We're gonna be rejoicing, they're gonna be ashamed. Not for seeing us out here and not accepting this word. You see? And then we rejoice because we did the work, we accepted the word, and now we've been fed, and we've been taken care of. See, the scripture says, thy people shall be willing and dead by power. And when that power comes, man, that power comes, it's gonna be another level. Right. Now we're gonna be eating, we're gonna be protected. But one thing, motherfucker got food, you can go and take the food, you know, get some guns, get some people, they go take the food. But when they got food and they protected, they got protection, they can't be touched. You know, okay, God over there. God over there, man. Okay, anybody in mind go say God over there. Somebody grab that super real quick. The even shall envy thee, or they do nothing against thee. You'll go up a little bit, man. That's a beautiful chapter right there. But that's what time is coming, man. So we're not worried about it. When they say this shit coming out, we're not worried about it. We're not saying, oh shit, how am I eat? Talking up food and shit. Nah, man, we Lord gonna feed us, man. Other than that?
Yeah, go on.
Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. It says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart.
We're gonna sing for joy of heart. See, are we singing for joy of heart right now? Oh, we got her singing the song of sorrow, man. you know, singing that what is that old song? Yeah. You know? So the time will come, we're gonna be out here, you know, enjoying ourselves, man.
Laugh now, cry later.
Laugh now, cry later.
Everybody else out here having a good time. They gonna be the ones mourning and crying. The brothers out here that are mourning and crying right now, brothers gonna be rejoicing. You gonna be having the time of your life. And you gonna know you ain't never gonna have to work again. Damn, I ain't never gotta work. The Lord gonna be feeding you. You gonna know the chariot about to come. You gonna know
seven women shall take on one man.
Seven women take on.
Right.
Hey, that's when brothers of the elect are gonna be able to live.
Right.
That's when the elect as a whole, the men, women, and children, you're gonna be able to actually live. You're gonna flourish.
It says, but ye shall cry for sorrow, Lord.
They're gonna cry for sorrow part. They're gonna be crying for, you know, the mind of, oh, what about you? When you don't know where your next meal coming from. That terrifies people, man. You know, I gotta feed my family. People lose their mind behind knowing where their next meal coming from, man. So that, hey, they gonna have a vexation of spirit, you know, sorrow of heart, and we're gonna be rejoicing, man. The Lord gonna take care of us, He's gonna feed us, He's gonna make a way out of nowhere for us. When everybody else dying, when everybody else crying, when everybody else lying, down, dead. Go ahead.
It says, it shall howl for vexation of spirit.
You're gonna house vexation of spirit, man. Fine, you're gonna keep. And that day you're gonna hear outside your house, whatever, in the street, echoes of fucking crying, gunshots, and gunshots. Screaming, you know, for their lives and gunshots going to people on their last breath dying. Oh! The city's gonna be dead, bro. Ain't gonna be no car, ain't gonna be none of this. They're gonna be dead out here, man. Hey, so they got the Barbie. Okay, I see what's going on now, man. I see what's going on. Apparently they had this Barbie movie going on.
Peace, Israelites.
How you doing, brother? Shalom. They got this Barbie movie going on. Huh? Take this man promoted. But they got this old so-called Barbie shit going on, so you see all the Barbie fans about it. There's a lot of Barbie passes now. You know? But that, hey, that going into the time we're coming into, man. Lord got certain women set up for men in that day when the time comes. You brothers gonna have women. But right now you fucking the pride. You might be, you know, burning. Okay. Lord gonna be your ass bar, black bar, many black bars. You know, best of the best, cream of the crop. You gonna have. From this point on, we're gonna have it all, man. You know, that's what we're striving for. We want it all. Okay, you want it all, shit. And that's a man. That's a man. You think when the Vikings would go and kill the fucking building, they would just walk out and kill our job. So they're taking the spoils, man. So when we come conquer these other nations, we're gonna take the spoils, man. You know. You're gonna slay that motherfucker and take the spoils, man. Okay, this is a time coming. This is about rulership. This ain't about no. Oh, it's about fucking being in the choir at church. No, this is about rulership, man. They're making a mixtape. Nigga, this is about rulership, bro. I want to hear no book. I ain't bumping no. I'm trying to conquer some shit, man. And that's the spirit the Lord putting His men into me. The Lord said, "Gird thy loins like men." This evil, you know, little fucking teenage boys trying to get a fucking record deal, steal this fucking nigga. Fuck that. We want motherfucking slaves, bro. That's right. That's right. We were slaves, now it's time us to get slaves. That's how you truly know you blessed. That's when you are blessed. It's when you have servants, man. Right. The billionaires and the millionaires in this society, who do you think working for them? Servants. They still got fucking slaves. They just pay you this time. They pay you little crumbs, minimum wage. You can get your fucking, you know, no bread off they fucking butter. And guess what? You're a slave, yo. Get your ass to work. So they got slaves, man. So and now it's time for us to get that, man. We're going to inherit slaves. Right. Ain't nothing fucking wrong with that either, man. We're going to have the heathen as concubine women, as our women. We're going to have all that, man.
Yo.
Y'all know what the fuck y'all part of. Have you not read your Bible? The Lord said the saints shall take the kingdom. People fucking asking for people to beg for it. We're going to come up and say, hey, buddy, you want to make a deal? We're going to fucking take the kingdom, man. Right. The mighty spirit of YAHAWASHI. Through thy name, better grab me that.
Hey, real quick, even YAHAWASHI said, if this was my kingdom, my servants would fight. Fight. This is out of the Messiah's mouth. He said, this was my kingdom. Well, guess what? The kingdom of the Lord is coming.
Right.
It's being built up in the midst of all these kings. The Lord is literally building up his kingdom. So when the Lord's kingdoms come, guess what? The servants going to fight. And they're going to have power. Omnipotent power. They're going to be tapped in with the creator of the universe, man.
Right. The whole world gonna witness that, man. They're gonna know at that moment, damn, I fucked up. Hey, if you ain't serving YAHAWASHI, don't shine. Whatever you're doing in this world is gonna come to naught, man. You gonna wish you had been serving YAHAWASHI. These two, you see, right now we look crazy, but when the time comes, we ain't gonna look so crazy, man.
Everybody else gonna look crazy.
Right. Go ahead. Bring it out.
Jump up to 67.
Second Ezra chapter 2 and verse 26. It says, as for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them.
Hey, real quick, it says, as for the servants whom I have given thee. So Yahweh literally blessed Yahawashi with servants, which the servants are who? The elect. Go ahead.
As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish.
Not one of them shall perish. Yahawashi said there be some standing here that shall not taste of death. So we living in a generation now where there's actually going to be men that are going to be turned to immortals. Men, women, and children that's never going to die. They're going to overcome death through who? Yahawashi, the blood of the Lamb. That was the promise. See, the Christian church tries to tell you, you got to die to make it into the eternal kingdom. That your reward comes after death. No, the reward is going to be right here, right now, when the Lord comes back. He's going to bless his men with eternal life. Literal eternal life. Go ahead.
It says, for I will require them from among thy neighbors.
The Lord is going to require them. Because he's going to keep them safe. He's going to call the elect up into that chariot, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and there's a great number. It says, Israel be as the sand of the sea.
A
remnant shall be saved, man. So out of all these so-called Negroes playing that Indians in America, you know, only a remnant is going to be saved. So big old number, the Lord will require the elect out of it, man. Whoever they be. So he said, immortal life. Imagine when everybody's dying, you ain't dying. You know? And that's already God's status in itself. You just see everybody motherfucking dying. You escaping death left and right. You know, the spirit of YAHAWASHI on shot. That's what this is about. That's why we're coming into. The Lord's going to flip the script, man. We're going to be nobody, but we're going to be at the top. Okay, we ain't going to be, you know, the minority. We're going to be the majority, man. Which we really already are. But according to the social structure and the social status, we at the bottom. Okay, the Lord going to put us on top. And it start with the elect men right now. See, this world is crashing. Everybody that's on top of this world, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Rags to riches.
Rags, the greatest rags to riches story, man. In Israel. Okay? Fuck, hold this thing right here. This is the rag. This right here. This is the rag. Okay? We're going from rags to riches, man. We literally have rags on us, bro. In captivity. Slavery is biblical. It's Bible prophecy, man. You know, so at one point in time when we was actually in slavery, and we came from that to this right here, teaching this Bible and beautiful garments. So Lord, we're going to be on the chariot flying over the through the fucking galaxy with Edomites in the back chain, you know, dragging ass through the ship.
Yahawashi got the Edomites.
Back, man, he's black. That's a verse clear, man. Let's put this up there, man. Hold on. Let's put it right.
They put that in your face. They even showed you on, I believe it was Family Guy on Rick and Dad, when they had teenage workers back and he was black. They were like, oh shit.
Right. They fuck around with your head like they're playing games, but Lord really bring their so-called, you know, melanated power. So who is his people? That's the worst thing they can ever imagine, because they know that, man, if we be the Lord's people, they gotta pay for this. The Lord said he coming to kill the wicked and destroy the evildoers. He talking about your ass. You can't have that facade of being white and, you know, harmless and, you know, the most pure and holy. Now you know you got to pay for what your people did, man. That's right. Okay, and what I went through, we still affected by it to this day. So what you got to pay for, it's going to affect you too, man. Every last Edomite is going to be a slave in the time of God. Every so-called white man, woman, and child
will be slaves to the Israelites, which are so-called Negroes, Spanish, Indians. But also you other nations as well, Chinese, Arabs. You had the Arabs over there having a damn wedding, man. They was having a damn wedding. Becoming some marry me. That in the last days should be given in marriage, and you know, we in the last days, bro. Yeah, you got motherfucking Elam over here having weddings. You know, they over here in the land of our captivity, come over here and get married and shit. You came over here on a slave ship, bro. So we ain't like everybody else, all right? When the Lord come and deliver us, he ain't delivering everybody else either. This whole everybody can be saved and make that shit bullshit, man. Time to wake up.
Man, we literally need to be saved from the hands of the so-called white man. That's where it goes into being saved. You being saved from your enemy. Right. You have enemies. Does that mean your enemies can make it with you? No, man. You gotta be saved from them. We gotta be saved from these damn devils, man. That's who we gotta be saved from. We're not trying to be saved from some bullshit. We're trying to be saved from our enemies.
King David said, deliver me from the wicked, which is my sword. See? YAHAWASHI comes back to deliver us from our enemies in this flesh, and we're going to be perfected, bro. People out there don't even realize there is a mortal man standing before you. Lord, what do we be those men? But you got sorry men that's immortal right now, man. That person ain't going to taste the death. See? It says, be not worried, for when the day of trouble, heaviness comes.
Hey, bring that back. Speak loud and speak clear.
It says, be not worried, for when the day of the trouble and heaviness cometh.
So don't be worried. Don't be worried about it, man. Don't be not weary. Don't be worried. Don't be worried about it. Don't fear. You know. Don't get all, you know, buckled up in this shit right here. You know. You know. And everybody going to do that. We just brought them in the video. Everybody gonna be doing that, man. Give me your woman. She gonna try to keep getting your mind to make you lose faith, man. Lord said, be not weary. Go ahead.
It says, be not weary, but when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh.
When the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, and is coming. Okay, this is prophecy. This is going to come. Some of y'all think it's gonna be like, it's gonna be cool forever. It's gonna be sunny in the shade forever, man. We got another thing coming. America's about to be worse than any of these third world countries. Okay? You're about to experience great suffering. Hunger like never before. Thirst like never before, man. Okay? Or so the scripture says you're gonna be as pilgrims on earth. You might lose your damn house, man. You know? Be out on the street, be living in the woods some shit, man. You know? Dumping the authorities. Go ahead.
It says others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Everybody else will be weeping and being sorrowful. Let's see how she having a good time. See that? She enjoying herself. She got a drink. That's easy, boy. She have her drink. She's fucking sliding through the city. She's just slide. Not a fucking no fucking clothes on. Not a care in the world. You got some of you women that are at ease. Not they are at ease, bro. They're at ease. Okay? They get control of the town. You got shit like that going on. I'm like a fucking nigga woman at first, man. You know, we in hell. We in hell, man. See? They gonna hold on to that. Finish this up.
It says, but thou shalt be married.
But we gonna be married. Hey, we gonna be cheerful. We gonna be full. Go ahead.
It says, but thou shalt be married and have abundance.
And have abundance. We ain't gonna have just a little bit of food. We gonna be, you know, rationing out pieces of beef jerky like in the movie, like in that show. What's that show? Not a show, man. It's a game. The Last of Us. Remember The Last of Us? They were rationing out beef jerky and shit every day, man. That's how they were eating. You wonder what they eating this time? It was rationing out beef jerky and shit, man. It was, you know, we ain't gonna just eat. We don't have abundance, man. So we might be off in the wilderness somewhere, you know, slaying whole deer. And a deer ain't no small animal, so you can, you know, put that bitch on the fire. You can't save it. You gonna put it on the fire. You're gonna make those little mini villages, man. And Lord gonna deliver us out of this place. Okay, we're gonna be delivered out of America when that day comes. We're gonna be off the grid. The Lord said we shall be no more smoke
We gonna stay upon him. We don't have to worry about going on. Ain't gonna be no more. And keep in mind, ain't gonna be no fucking Walmart, bro. Ain't gonna be no Publix, no Target. Target's satanic as hell. Okay, bring it out real quick.
Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob.
Such as are as escaped, the remnant of Israel. Not all you so-called niggas gonna be saved, man. The Hispanics, you Native Americans, not all y'all niggas gonna be saved. Don't get it twisted. This ain't a black thing. Okay, this ain't a Black Panther movement. Ain't not anybody can join. Okay?
It's members only.
Hey, even certain guys that come into this fold, they actually kick the fuck out. Get your ass out of here, nigga. You know? It ain't for everybody, man. You know? And the Lord don't need you. Or he can raise those stones. He can raise those stones, man. Well, this right here is the opportunity of a lifetime to do the will of YAHAWASHI and be recorded in history for eternity, man. Okay? The men that's doing this work right here, these are going to be the judges and the rulers of the new world to come. Right. Above everybody, man. This is going to be that governing body of the new world to come, man. Underneath our Lord YAHAWASHI and King David, it's going to be the governing body, man. Look what we call that number. That's what we're fighting for. Right. You know?
There's only 12,000 seats for each tribe. Hey, that's members only. Right. VIP. Very important person. That's what VIP. When you see a VIP room, you know there's a very important person over there. Guess what? Yeah, you got to elect that being reserved for that VIP room, man.
Right. They call it the first fruits, man. And the first fruits are what? The best fruits. These are the best spirits.
The most nutritious.
The best spirits created, man. The Heavenly Father's favorite spirits, man. Right. The real family reunion, like the brothers in GMS Dallas say, you know, when YAHAWASHI comes back and you want to be elect, that's a real family reunion, bro. Going way back to the beginning. You can't make yourself be elect. Right. It's all ordained by YAHAWASHI. That's why this thing is special. See, it's not Christians. Christian church don't touch on the elect. Right. People think
majority of like that.
Yeah, they don't even touch on the elect, bro. That's
the nation. It's about the nation.
That's the spirit of Lord from our apostle Ellis Bay Hills going to touch on the elect. The elect.
All about the elect. All about the elect. We had the bar the other day, but the Lord gave us a trip today. And we're men. We don't say pretend like we don't we fucking men, bro. What the fuck? I'm not the type of guy to say and kick bullshit to you, man. That's just flat. I like women. Alright? And we keep never gonna have been. The Lord said he gonna give us the desires of our hearts. Alright. The Lord knows our hearts, man. You know? We're gonna have the best and the cream of the crop of all women and the heathen women, man. The Israelite man is allowed to have more than one woman, okay? Once a woman tell you can only have one, nah, what the fuck? You're a woman, I'm a man. There's a difference, man. The Lord's going to establish a righteousness on this earth that's going to be, this whole, the woman in charge shit, that shit for the shut the fuck down, man. And now it's time for us to be men more than ever. You know? Go ahead.
It's in the Greek first fruits. It's in the third definition. And it says person superior in excellence.
Person superior in excellence. So everybody ain't excellent. He wants excellent. They're going to be more superior in excellence. Go ahead.
It says person superior in excellence to others of the same class.
The same class. So though we all may be Israelites, the whole point is to be superior and more superior in excellence of those in the same class, man. And even in this truth, you know, in this truth is about, order and trimming the fat, man. So don't just be out here, came in, we had the shirt printers on, you know, we was getting the lineups and shit, we didn't know no fucking better. But then as we grow in this thing, we get better with this thing, man. You know, becoming perfect and more excellent and the rules can help us, shine. Which everybody ain't gonna do. The majority can't do that. Alright? Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 10:20, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more stay upon him that smote them.
You're not going to be stayed upon this man. So then the WWF say you have to take that thing on your skin and participate in society. You're not going to be that. You're not going to be, you don't want to participate. The hell in this place. You You're not going to be no more stayed upon this man. Trusting in him, waiting for your paycheck every do that. Waiting for your paycheck, we're not getting paid. Fuck that, man. Ain't no more job, ain't no more none there. The hell with a paycheck. The Lord gonna take care of us. He gonna feed you.
Okay.
Worst thing to do is be close to the road. Go ahead.
It says, but shall stay upon the Lord, Yahawashim outside.
Well, we're going to stay upon Yahawah. I'm going to grab that in the blue one. Because we're going to put it in the rest of Yahawah outside that we're coming into, man. To hell with the white man and Biden and Bowen and all that crazy shit, man. You don't need the Lord. You don't need the Lord. And you only going to have the Lord if you have the Lord. That's it. That's the only thing that's going to be left, you know? Biden going to be somewhere dead. Okay? This government going to be in a collapse. It's going to be an economic collapse. And people going to be eating each other outside. You have to pray upon the Lord, man. Okay? Seek ye Yahawah, show what he may be found. Go ahead.
This is the definition of stay in the blue letter. It says to lean on.
To lean on. So you're going to lean on one or two things, either the Most High or Satan.
Hey, and there's a scripture that says the broken reed. You know, if you lean upon this place, you're going to lean into that garage.
Grab that. That's beautiful. Go ahead.
It says to lean on.
To lean on. When you lean on something, what will happen? You lean on it for support. You depending on it. If you lean on something, they had the trust fall. You depending on somebody being back there to catch you, man. So people, that's how they're gonna think about America. They don't hope that America gonna save them, and it's not gonna save them, man.
Hey, the scripture says the Lord's hand is not too short to save.
That's right. So,
we dependent and leaning on the Lord.
Even down to, to nothing, man. No man bring you nothing. You still gotta wait your upon the Lord, man. No man bring you down to nothing. Just to increase you with more than you had before or the fucking collapse. You know what I'm saying?
And it says to lean on, to trust in, support.
Trust in and support. That's support. You know? Go ahead. You gotta trust in Yahawah, If you don't trust in Yahawah, forget about it. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Alright? So, I'm just you backing up. Everybody don't go to Christian churches, man. They don't trust Yahawah, they trust in Jesus. And money. Yeah, and money. So it ain't really about the truth, man. We better go to a Christian church and sit outside kind of. The hell with that, man.
Hey, I had a Christian, I picked up a Christian doing ride share things with some woman. She said, are you a believer? I said, yeah. Let her talk the shit. She was like, she gave me a card and she said, you know what? You know, my pastor. That's who they believe in.
Yeah.
My pastor. She kept saying, well, my pastor, he's a real cool guy. He's a real cool guy. That's who the Christians worship. You worship in your pastor, man. And your pastor lying to you. He taking your damn alms, he buying a big ass mansion, a Bentley, your ass fucking pitching pennies.
Still riding the bus.
You know, still riding the bus.
And he a pimp. The pastor's a pimp, man. He pimping the hood. And the church is a whorehouse, man. Everybody know getting pimped out. Grandma getting pimped out. All over the slopes and rolling, doing fucking the warm. Come on, what you doing? You're gonna be doing this in your house, you want this in a church. You know? That church will have your ass, sprung out, man. These Christians are sprung out, bro. That Christianity is the hell of a drug. Niggas being out worshiping the God was nothing like that, boy. And he never came to save them. Okay? You gotta be seriously messed up in the head. You doing that? Go ahead.
And it says to trust in Yahawah Shai.
Trust in Yahawah Shai. So we're gonna be more trusting upon America and Walmart to have food in that store. We're gonna trust upon Yahawah Shai. Have full faith in Yahawah Shai. Okay? Give all praise to
Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHUSHA BAHASHAM QADASH.
Okay, and when everyone else, when you don't hear that in the area, they over there, they gonna be starving over there, man. All right.
It says,
what happened?
It says, but shall stay upon the Lord, Yahawashim, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. The remnant.
In truth. In what? In truth. In truth. Okay? In truth. So you can't come to the Lord in lies and your own vain opinions. No, in truth, man. Everybody got their own vanity opinion. Have you read the Bible? Have you actually tried to seek him out and get true real understanding? No. You must first the Lord. So Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, you gotta have a name. Okay? You gotta keep teaching the pure doctrine, the right doctrine. You said the elect shall praise his holy name. You can't say, we don't have the names, you know, we just gonna say most high in Christ. What the fuck? That ain't the truth. He was here today. He said Christ. Somebody said Christ. You would get no acknowledgement. If somebody said, what is it? Jesus, man. Who the fuck is that? You know?
And it's funny because the ones that don't read the Bible, they have the most to say about the Bible.
Right.
You ain't even read it. You don't even open the book. You don't know about the prophecy.
But I feel.
Yeah, you go. They always talk about Paul. What tribe was Paul from? I don't know. You don't even know what tribe Paul. You trying to quote Paul. You don't even know what tribe he's from. You don't even know he is Israelite.
You read none of our books.
You ain't even read Paul's books.
All his letters was not even understanding. Christianity was lost behind Paul, man. Go ahead.
It says, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob.
The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, man. This is the Israelites. Going back to Jacob and Esau, Jacob is the so-called Hebrews, Spanish, and with the Israelites. Alright? Go ahead.
Unto the mighty Yahawah.
Unto the mighty Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Okay? Coming back into our power and not these false gods. We don't want worshiping Jesus no more, man. We ain't that shit. We ain't talking about Christ. We ain't gonna be fucking united in no Christ. Alright? That's off, bro. And you guys are still watching them interviews going on, they going off like that. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. I can't watch some guy that's somebody united in Christ. I can't watch some guy that was in a damn there 10 15 years, man. Yeah, the case against that was because of lock and dick. Hey, it was a what he said? It's hilarious. Yeah. They kind of said, yeah, I wish you niggas would, man. Right. Yeah, that's Esau, bro. That's I wish you niggas would. I wish you niggas would even think about it. I got this fucking 50 cow. She got the size of a little bow wow, Mary. Knock your ass down. And that's nothing you about to be the devil, bro. They're about to come out. You know? What's the last part?
It says, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty Yahawah.
To the mighty Yahawah. Alright. Go ahead with what you got.
Second Ezra chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 27. It says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Everybody else gonna be weeping. The Lord said, be not weary, because day of heaviness. Everybody gonna be weeping and being sorrow. Everybody gonna be crying. And like the woman, she rolled past here, fucking skating and jamming out. They out there drinking her, out of care in the fucking world. She know the lady was go up and grab her ass cheek. That's how couples gonna have gotten here, man. They walk around with no clothes on. The time we come into it, they walk around with no clothes on, man. They're just looking for the shoes on and shit. This shit coming to an end, man. I'm gonna get a bush, gonna put your ass in the bush. It's over. That's coming into, boy. Shit finna get real. I also go for you, brothers. You got your family. You gotta let them know what's coming, man. You know, this shit about to hit the fan. You may have sisters, you may have, you know, any brothers got little sisters and shit. Hey, let them know what's up, man. Let them know the reality of what's coming into. You know, get in line to get in order so they can be saved. The time coming when you don't see no fucking get jacked. Fucking going through it. Alright? Going through it, man. Motherfucker, I walk running around and say they Barbie, you'll be looking like Barbie in the fucking Rugrats. Barbie always had a hell shouting. But that nigga stretched out. That's how I'm gonna be laying in the back alley down here, man.
And you get way drunk and get out of it. I'm trying to walk out of the place.
I'm trying to get fucked up.
It says, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
But we should be merry and have abundance. We're going to take care of. We're going to take care of his. He said, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. That's literal. Okay, there ain't no allegory. You got one body saying we want real spaceship. You niggas are lost. You was sitting in that fucking audience. You are lost. You don't understand the Bible, man. The Lord said those who understand, we're going to be taken care of, bro. That's right. They're talking, that's an allegory. Go ahead.
It says, the heathen shall envy thee.
The heathen gonna envy us. So the heathen gonna be walking around. They gonna, you know, the heathen like to be in the woods. White people love to hunt. They gonna be out there with their guns, hunting for some deer. They gonna like, hey, where all the deer at? Where all the deer at? If I don't get deer tonight, I'm gonna have to eat you. You got a picture? All right. What's your nationality? I ain't about what I think. I'm asking you what's your nationality? Ukraine. Oh, you flew in from Ukraine?
Yeah.
What's going on over there? Give us an update. Give us an update about what's going on over there in Ukraine.
I haven't been there for like 3 years.
Okay.
You guys saw.
Hey, now would you go back? Okay, you know greater war is coming to America though, right? It's Bible, we're teaching the Bible here, by the way. Okay, it's Bible prophecy. America's gonna be hitting over 200 million nuclear missiles. We probably got a better place in Ukraine. But before you go back, let me tell you this. The Bible is about the children of Israel. You understand that? So the children of Israel are really the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The Israelis, the Jewish, they are apostles. The real Jews are the so-called Negroes. The word Jew comes from the word Judah. The Lord came from the tribe of Judah. The Judites are the Negro, American Negroes. You see what I'm saying? So what's going on earth right now with all this war getting stirred up is because the white man's in power. He's about to be taken out of power. Okay? As you see right here, these are the people that really rule this world. Okay? They fund both sides of every war. So what's going on in Russia and Ukraine, they stand for both sides of it. George Soros, yep. He's very evil. And these are the so-called fake wars. And the real Jews are the Negroes right here in the ghetto. The real ghetto. Right. We're really doing the Jews. Thank you. Right. Put your hands around. Now, the so-called white man here in America, he got to pay a big tax. Guess what? He did this officer right here. See, the so-called white man put us through hell. He enslaved us. We got to be on slave ships. We got to get the hell captive. Let's say you can't get for, what they call it? Refuge, right? Well, it's just like the refuge. America might be going to show you. Russia's going to win. Look at the list over here. That's the Bible prophecy. Let me that real quick.
Elements.
Yeah, grab that.
Elements melt.
Not Judaism is a false religion. But we are the Israelites. So the Hebrew Israelites, the Bible is the history. It's our history.
We're talking about our
people. The
people.
people that practice Judaism, they're trying to, they're taking our they're trying to be us. But the real Jews are the so-called real Hispanics, the Negroes in America. And then the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and the Indians in America. Now, one thing I will say too, though, these people were scattered in slavery all over the world. So you got our people that are in Ukraine and that are in Russia. But they look like other people. But there are our people scattered in these countries too. So whoever hear this word, those ones are going to be saved. The whole point is to be saved from someone with your destruction. If you're here in America when that time comes, you're about to read, and you don't know you're not the Bible, you're not an Israelite, you will be destroyed. Go ahead and grab real quick.
It's the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord Yahawashi will come as a thief in the night.
The day of the Lord, which is called Judgment Day, Armageddon, the end of the world, it's going to come as a thief in that when people least expect it. You know, when you think everything peaches and cream, boom, lights get shut out, quick rain. Go ahead.
And the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
So the heavens, the sky gonna open up with a great noise. Boom! That's called a sonic bomb, a sonic boom. What happens is something coming in the atmosphere fast enough, the sky's gonna open up, the clouds gonna spread, it's gonna call it a sonic boom. That's what's gonna happen when the missiles come. Everything gonna stop. We got a new call, the day the earth stood still. This is gonna be really the earth standing still. Go ahead.
It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
And the elements, so everything among us, and even us, we're made out of elements. The elements shall melt with fervent heat, okay, which is fire. They're coming with fire. Russia's creating missiles, and Russia's arming China, Iran, North Korea, Libya, India. They're giving them missiles. Why are they giving them missiles? And every nation has a problem with America. America been the big bully on the earth. So now they're arming Russia. That's why America hates Russia. This is why America is also funding Ukraine to be the middleman to fight their war with Russia. That's all it is. America is sending billions and trillions of dollars over there to Ukraine so that they can risk their people in their country to fight Russia. Because Ukraine is Russia's backyard. You know Russia, Ukraine was once part of Russia, right? You already know that. Before the Soviet Union, Ukraine was a part of Russia. So Russia, when they people back, and America was getting them clean, they said, listen, we're going to arm everybody, and it's come a day when everybody's going to shoot their missiles at America. It is inevitable. This is Bible prophecy.
It's going to be a major role in that.
I play a major role. No. The Antichrist, somebody got the Antichrist in here real quick.
We'll be here for 4 or 5 hours. At least you can ask him real quick any questions you got before you leave.
World War III is Bible prophecy. You have World War I, World War II, World War III, that's in the Bible. So there's no way around it. So, and this war with Russia and Ukraine, hopefully it's going to escalate and it's going to lead to World War III. And the end of World War III is going to be this right here. That's how it's going to end.
Hey, I have a question.
What's up?
Is there any facts behind the tribe thing? Is there any data or?
Yeah, real quick. 1 second. Stay right here. I'm gonna ask a question real quick. Real simple. Hold the sign over.
I see you recording.
Great question, but I'm glad you asked that question. You're all right. Y'all good. You're good. Now, you said there's any facts behind it. Here's the Bible. Here's the scripture in the Bible. A part of the curse is how we know we're the Israelites. You know about slavery, right? You understand when we went into slavery? Right. So the Bible was written 2,000 years ago. Over 2,000 years ago. When the Bible was written, we hadn't went into slavery yet. Okay, but now we're about to go into, but they went into slavery after the Bible was written, right? So this, the Lord said, this is going to grab me, first start at Deuteronomy 28:15. Real quick, I'll prove this point. You asked a great question. Go ahead, who got it? Let's put the story, go ahead.
It's Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass.
It's going to come to pass, go ahead.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Now, this is Moses, first 5 books in the Bible is the book of the law. Okay, so when the Lord came, he gave Moses what? The laws and commandments, right? He gave it to the nation of who? Israel. He didn't give it to the whole world. He gave it to the nation of Israel in the wilderness, which was the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians today.
Right.
All right, so when Moses is talking, he's talking to our people, not the whole world. Go ahead.
It says to observe to do all his commandments.
The Lord gave us commandments to keep, right? He said, don't do this, don't do that. And we broke those commandments. Right. So he said, if you break these commandments, this is what's going to happen. Go ahead.
It says, and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses, go ahead. Now, curses is a good thing or a bad thing? That's a bad thing. All right, go ahead. Shall come upon thee.
Because we didn't listen to the Most High God, these curses came upon us. Now, the major, number 1 curse that came upon us was slavery. And how do we know that's real? Some people saying we didn't really go on slave ships. It never really happened. It's biblical. All right, so jump to verse 68.
This is verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt is synonymous for bondage or slavery, captivity. The Lord brought us into Egypt or slavery again. Go ahead.
With ships.
With what?
Ships.
With what?
Ships.
How did we get here to America?
Ships.
Slave ships. You see? We came over here on slave ships. We got off the slave ships. We were sold to the so-called white man as slaves.
And that only happened to the children of Israel.
Only. Nobody else went with it. Other people were slaves, but not to the length that we went through slavery.
On slave ships.
Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
By the way whereof he spake unto us. Go ahead.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We're not going to see our homeland ever again. Our homeland is Jerusalem. It ain't Africa. Jerusalem and Africa are very close, but our homeland is Jerusalem. The real true people of Israel are the so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native Indians, not the Israelis. They have stolen our land. They're apostles. We'll get our land back. Because they put us in, they had a major part in putting us in slavery. The Jews funded the slave ships. They funded the slave ships, man. I told you they funded every side of each war, right? Well, they funded our captivity as well. And now they're over there portraying themselves as us. Saying they're the real people. Go ahead.
And it says, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
There you shall be sold. So when we got off from slave ships, we were sold unto our enemies. What it sounded right here? When you got off the slave ship, right here, shackled up on the slave ship, butt to butt, meat to meat, you know, we were sold unto our enemies, chained and shackled up. And who were we sold to? Let me ask you, brother, when we got off the slave ships, who were we sold to? Right. So-called white people. Right? Now, have they paid for
Can I ask something though?
What's up?
Do you have some, I understand the history behind it.
Right.
Do you think that's okay to have feeling against people or race of people in this time and age?
What do you mean? So should we be upset with the white man for what he did to us in the past?
No, we should be upset for the people who did it to us in the past, but not for the people who living on the earth right now.
Great question. Somebody grab me Isaiah 14. Real quick. We'll do this real quick.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 14 and 21.
Prepare slaughter for his children. The Lord said, prepare slaughter for his children. So the people that do that, you're right. They may not be here no more. They may have passed away, but they passed away in their comfortable bed. So ultimately, they did not pay for that. Did the white man ever pay for us in slavery? No. Everybody trying to give us reparations. Talking about reparations. Because what? They have not paid for what they did to us.
Right.
But they will pay. This is a part of their payment. Go ahead.
Prepare slaughter for his children. For the iniquity of their fathers.
Iniquity means sin added upon sin. What their forefathers did to us. So the people down here today, they are the children of their forefathers, right? Those were their ancestors, right? Brothers, with me? Those were their ancestors, right? So they got to pay for what their ancestors did. And this right here was really us in the past life, and now we pass for this life. They're just past heaven and hell. When the spirit dies, it goes back to the Lord for 3 or 4 generations to come back. And so there's something called regeneration or reincarnation. So the same spirit that was on this earth when this happened are back today. The same spirit that was on the earth when they was doing this to us are back today. Why you got people that's racist? We don't know why they hate you, right? But this right here is perpetual hatred. It says, Jacob said that he was slave brother Jacob. Slave brother Esau, and he was slave brother Jacob. See what I'm saying? Do you understand now?
I'm
Okay, good. So that's what it's about too. Because the Most High got to punish America for what they did to our people. This right here is a big curse. I mean, a big price they got to pay for doing to our people, man. So a part of that destruction, America is going to be destroyed. The thermonuclear fire. Very soon. Because right now you got prophets of this generation. In our lifetime. In our lifetime. One day you're going to wake up and there's going to be missiles in the sky. If you survive the famines, the pestilence, the riots, and the wars, you're going to wake up and you're going to see missiles in the sky. And you're going to see a particular man that's going to look right here like us get beamed up out of that destruction before that fire rain. The whole point is to be saved. When Christians say, oh, I'm saved in the blood of Jesus, what it means to be saved is to be saved from the thermonuclear fire that's coming. Okay? We here on the shores of America, right? We all here right here with y'all, right? So we serving the Lord right now. We believe the Lord said if you serve him, he's going to save us from that right there. If you ain't serving the Lord, he's out here, hanging around, you're going to be in that fire. See what I'm saying? That's why it's important for us to know who we are, to know from that particular our truth as the Hebrew Israelites, follow the Bible and what the Most High wants of us. What were we created for? Who is our true God? How are we supposed to, what are we really supposed to eat? See? Everything that we know, we got it from our oppressor. See what I'm saying? You get saved. Beautiful question. So, salvation is only for the nation of Israel. Okay? True. The reason why is because even like right here, when we was in slavery, was anybody else in slavery with us? When we was in slavery, was anybody else in slavery with us? Was the Chinese? Was the Arab?
Ukraine is just slaves to Russia.
Yeah, I understand that. We always say that one point. But the most the thing is, this is about Lord's people. Lord's people. All right, brother, you guys good. Hey, well, we got a water.
Yeah.
You want water? Hang around. Yeah,
thank you for loving it.
How long have you been saved?
You ain't been out for what? 3 hours now, man.
Yeah.
About 3 hours, so we got 5 minutes. So, what we teach right here, and listen, hold on, pay attention. I gotta earn that water. What we teach right here is that the so-called Negroes, slaves, and Indians are God's chosen people. And only a remnant, a small number of people that will be connected to the Lord will be saved. Majority of people are going to die here. They're not going to be saved. See what I'm saying? So So salvation is only for the elect of the nation of Israel. But the way you can be able to constantly be of that and know you're possible of that is if you're serving the Lord. You see, if this makes sense to you, if you're not obsessed, and you could be an Israelite. You know, you may think you're Ukrainian, which that's not a nation. You know, you don't see you are Ukrainian on the table of nations. You know.
No, are you Ukraine?
You know Ukraine.
Maybe I'm German.
Maybe might be German. You could see me. You might be, yeah, you might be. But you could be one of these. You know,
Does it say Russia?
You got Russia.
Well, they're Edomites. They're Edomites. But you got Biden is an Edomite, which is like the counterpart of Satan. So the Bible says if Satan shall rise against Satan, his kingdom shall come to an end. So you're gonna have Putin, two white nations fighting against each other.
Right.
They both the same people.
Right.
Putin and Biden, they're both European.
Right.
But guess what? They're gonna fight each other. But how they gonna fight? With nukes. They got nukes now.
They're gonna nuke it out.
They're gonna nuke it out. That is scary, bro.
Go ahead. Who are you?
Back to
Go ahead.
Back to
Listen, we telling you to prepare for it, man. This is coming.
Well, what can I do? Like, I say you the same. What about me?
So, well, I'm asking. So what we told you about this right here? Nah, he right. I'm thinking the same fucking thing.
That's how you're supposed to think.
Every man for himself, man. You know, you can work your own person with your spirit. You're trying to figure out how you can be saved. Beautiful question. So let me ask you a question. How do you feel about this right here?
Horrible.
Do you think the people that did this should pay for what they did?
I mean, they all died, right? Or should they pay for it?
Yes. You just read it.
Isaiah 14 says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. So even though, that's true.
But that's Old Testament or New Testament? No, seriously. Because I know in New Testament Jesus comes and says that children don't have to pay for the sins of their parents, right?
Right, but that's in this sense. Say like your father robbed a bank, you ain't gotta pay for it if he get away or something. You know, you don't pay for that. If your father committed a sin right now. But also, like we said, that's 3 generations. Somebody grab me Numbers chapter 1 and 18 real quick.
I'm really curious.
Yeah, no, I absolutely. We're gonna help you out.
The book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18. They assembled all the congregation together.
They what?
They assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the 2nd month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families.
So their pedigrees, which pedigree means like race, it was declared after their families by what?
It says pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
By the house of your father. So you are what your father is. See what I'm saying? So whatever your father is, because you came out of your father's nutsack. Whatever he is, that's who you is.
Yeah, so like they got it now, and it's like, oh, I'm half this, I'm a quarter German. Now you are 100% whatever your father is. That's what you are.
See? Yeah. So whatever your father is, that's who you was back in Israel. So we put to something called regeneration, meaning when you die, you're gonna come back again in the same spirit with a different body, but from the same, you know.
Hey, what did your church say real quick?
What's your church say?
What did your church say real quick? I can't go to hell. Satan has a restraining order against me.
Right, that's hard. That's hard. All praise.
Yes, sir. What? Emerald tablets?
Speak more about it.
I hate to know I don't like the whole thing, but it's just like elementary.
Oh, okay, I heard of that.
I heard about the emerald tablets. That goes back into like Egyptology and stuff like that. So the original tablets were the tablets that the Lord gave to Moses. Which those tablets, they had the commandments on them, the 10 commandments. That's the original tablets. Anything else is just like a spin-off, They're trying to do their own thing, make their own story. But the original,
They money.
yeah, that's what it is.
It's a money grab.
It's a scheme.
False teacher or something. But you know, like you said, should they really pay for their parents did? Yeah, technically according to the Bible, the Most High does not change. Whether it's an old earthquake, change not. Whether it's in the Old Testament, New Testament, the Most High don't change. So a part of our captivity was because our forefathers disobeyed the Lord, okay, and started worshiping false gods. So the punishment that we had to go in slavery.
Yeah, well, you even had children. Our children were born into slavery.
Right.
So they had to pay for the iniquity of their fathers that they
Right. And also, we was in slavery for generations. So if you may have died, and you may have died a slave and came back a slave. You see? Now, at one point in time, every last one of us were slaves. That's the truth of the matter. And also something that our forefathers did. We are our forefathers. We go into regeneration. So they got to pay for what their forefathers did. Not only that, but they benefit off of it to this day. To this day. And then gave us a crumb of this. They got old money, which is slave money. No reparation. What you got?
I changed mine.
I'll just go ahead real quick.
It's Malachi 3 and 6. For I am Yahawah. I changed not.
Which Yahawah is the true name of the Most High God, and YAHAWASHI is the true name of the only begotten Son. If you are Israelite, from one of these tribes, but you don't even know, you think you're Ukrainian, you might be Israelite. If you standing here, you ain't cussing this out trying to fight us, you remember what maybe one of the people. But if you are Israelite, you have to come back to the God of the Bible in truth and sincerity and serve Him and set Him only. Ain't no more Jesus, ain't no more none of that stuff. You got to come back to the true God of the Bible, the Hebrew God, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Alright? Go ahead.
For I am the Lord, Yahawah. I change not.
So He don't change. From the Old Testament to the New Testament, the Most High has not changed. It still stays, He's still by His people. His people only. Just like we were slaves, the white man, woman, and child, and these other nations, they're going to be slaves unto us in the kingdom of heaven.
Hey, God even said that He hates somebody. He hates Esau, man. Which Esau today would be the so-called white man, woman, and child. But you have our people that look like so-called white people because they've been mingled in. You know, if you have a so-called Negro or a Latino laid with a white woman, and the
Or
baby,
Ukrainian woman.
or a Ukrainian woman, the baby comes out looking white, that's still an Israelite.
Right.
It's still an Israelite because it came from the seed of an Israelite. So it's, at the end of the day, it's not about what you look like. But guess what? God still hates Esau. Still hates the Edomites. You know, God don't love everybody. The people that did this to us, God hates them.
Right.
It's written. God hates Esau, man.
Grab that real quick in the pause that. Apple of the time. It's like, hold on one second. You got children? If you had a child, you would love your child, right? If somebody dislike your child, you'd be upset. So we are God's children. See? So if you touch that, the Most High's children, He's going to be upset with you. Go ahead.
Zechariah chapter 2 and verse 8. It says, For thus says the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath He sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you,
Have I seen He sent me into the nation which spoiled you? Because all these nations did that to us. At one point in time or another, all these nations had a part in our slavery. White man, the Chinese, the Arab, they all been slaves at one point in time or another. Now it's time for them to be our slaves. Okay? Their women are going to be our bed witches.
That's right.
Their children are going to be our fucking lap, footstool. And this is us. Matter of grabbing Galatians 2. Go ahead.
it says, For he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants.
That's right. So he that touches us, they touched us, right? They put us in slavery, right? They had us in chains. They that touched us, they touched the apple of the Most High's eye. The most precious thing to him. So he said, what's the last part?
It says, And they shall be a spoil to their servants.
They're going to be a spoil to us. We're going to enslave them. What goes around comes back around. That's justice. The white man has not paid for it. Now you tell my reparation. You'll give every black person $1 million. No, the real reparations is you. That's right. You got to be our slave.
And what about what you did to the Native Americans?
Yep.
What about their reparations?
Right.
Why don't you ever hear about that?
Well, they said they gave them, he was fucked up.
Reservations.
Said they gave them reservations, and then said they gave them casinos. But it be so-called white people that claim to be Indians that own them damn casinos, man. $5 Indians. You know? So this man, he know he got to pay what he did. Just like what happened with the shoes. You know? Go ahead.
It says,
That's so natural.
It says Malachi 3 and 6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
The Lord said he don't change. You know? If he was all about the nation of Israel in the beginning, he's going to be all about the nation of Israel in the end.
Yeah, because you always had a question that always comes up. Was that Old Testament or New Testament? We still dealing with the same God. And he never changed. From the Old Testament to the New Testament, he never changed. How he thought about the Israelites never changed. How he thinks about the other nations, they still heathens. They're not holy.
It says, therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed. If the Lord changed, then we will be destroyed. Man, we will be consumed. And the Lord, you can say everybody can be saved now. Esau will destroy all of us. And only them. That's what, if you look at any picture of heaven on Google, it's going to be all white people. Okay? It's going to be all, you look up at heaven, you look up the 140, it's going to be white people, man. White, all the angels are white, they little babies with the wings and, fucking bow and arrow. Everybody's white. See? Y'all got more questions?
No, I just like, what like should I make a test to know if I'm saved? Like the DNA test, really?
Well, you know about the spirit. Why do you have that? Go ahead.
It says, and hopefully if you are an Israelite, you're going to end up repenting. You're going to dig more deeper into this, and you're going to see what's pleasing to the Most High. You're going to say, you know what? Man, I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to get closer to the Lord. And you're going to start keeping His commandments hopefully and start teaching people. If you are an Israelite.
Like I said, you could be an Israelite.
You could be, yeah.
So,
But still, if I'm not at all,
if you're not,
what
it's
should I
over.
do? Like what? Like should I
Live your life.
should I go and kill myself? Really?
Huh?
Should I go
I'm gonna say all that.
I mean, back to make a car.
Right, live your best life.
Live your best life. Live it up. But that's if you're not. Now, if you believe in God, you believe in the Bible. Yeah. So start studying more. Start understanding. If your spirit bear witness, this makes sense to you. Start. By the way, we live right now. There's a channel called Prophets in Babylon. You can research it. Subscribe
On YouTube?
on YouTube. Prophets in Babylon. We drop videos every single day to edify. So if you watch the video, you can get it. If it makes sense to you, you very well be an Israelite, and I would advise you to repent. It will show you the names to call upon. You call upon it, you repent, and you start serving the Lord. You never know. One day you might be up here, teaching with the men of the Lord. But it's all according to the Spirit. You got to go to the Most High.
And repentance means what? Turning from your sins. The sins that you know you were indulged in, you turn from them.
It says, this is Romans chapter 8 and verse 16. It says the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit.
The Spirit itself bears witness. Like before we asked you about the slavery. Because some people say that's the past. We should all just forget about it. But see, our spirit, we can't forget about it. It haunts us every day. We still feeling the effects of slavery today. See, so when we bring this out, whoever is meant to hear this, your spirit's going to bear witness with our spirit. And you said it was horrible. What about you? How you feel about that?
What's the channel name?
Anybody, so you don't think that we should do it back to them before they did it to us?
How many viewers do you have, guys?
No, but that'll be right.
7?
The scripture says, eye for an eye.
That's what the scripture does. That's how the Lord is. That's law. That's in the law. That's law. Eye for an eye.
I understand what you're saying, but I personally don't think.
I understand.
I wouldn't. If it was my choice, if I had a choice, say, this is gonna happen, this is not. I personally
let me ask you. What do you think should be done for doing that service? I just want to be entertained by answer.
If the people who
You guys
actually
do
did
this
it,
often? Every day?
the same thing should be done.
Is there like a
Okay.
church?
Okay, brother. Well, what we tell you is it's the same people, they're just in different bodies. All right, maybe a little baby saying, who got out, but that little motherfucker was a slave master in his past life. Right. That little motherfucker was looking, he probably had your ass in his plantation. Come here, man. He dies, he's sleeping in his bed. So now they got to think what they did. Somebody grab it, Revelation. Go ahead.
Revelation 14 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Y'all got ears, right? Y'all paying attention? Yeah, you got it? Watch them videos, man. We out every Saturday. Come out, man. Coming out. We're going to tell your spirit. This is for you. Remember, you know about had to survive Ukraine. Come over here to hear this word to be saved, man. You never know. So, but pay attention. Bring it out again.
Real quick, I just want to touch what you said. To be saved, what are you going to be saved from? This is what it means to be saved. making it out of that. But you got the Christian church say all you gotta say is Jesus and you're saved. No, you gotta be saved from that. Ain't nobody saved yet.
This is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord.
Hey, so look, now the Lord brought y'all right here, right? That wasn't about a coincidence. You know, they walk by this money, they don't see us, they don't hear us. We are invisible to them. See? So the scripture says, man's goings of the Lord. The Lord had y'all walk out here and y'all stop to hear his word. That's not by coincidence. Okay? The Lord had you come out here and come to the walk, not for your own will, but to hear his word. So this man is the most important information in the world. Once you hear this word, your life will never be the same again. Alright? Go ahead.
It says, how can a man then understand his own way?
You don't understand your own way. You don't understand where you're going. You're just walking, enjoying yourself. The Lord led you right here. In fact, is you still here hearing his word? Who knows? The Lord maybe, you know, you just maybe an Israelite. Alright, who's reading? Go ahead.
Numbers 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
We all got ears, right? You got ears? Pay attention. To answer your question, brother. Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity
shall go into captivity.
I'll be back.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know what. Who your captivity? I'll be back. Well, it already did. Go ahead, bring that part back in one more time.
He that leadeth into captivity
Shall go into captivity.
The people that led us into captivity, they're going to be led into captivity. And we was captives unto them, they're going to be captives unto us. See? It goes around, comes back around. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
When they killed us with the sword, they slaughtered the Native American Indians ruthlessly, took their land, and now they call it their land, America. They wear the patches of American flags on their damn shirts and shit, man. They proud to be an American. You stole this land from the Native American Indians.
And they be telling them, go back to your land, go back to your homeland.
They send them to Mexico and call them aliens. But when they try to come back. See, so this devil, you know, he came over here and slaughtered Native American Indians, so now they gotta be slaughtered. That's justice. You know? That's called cosmic justice from on high. What do they call it whenever they conquer, you know, this land? They call it, what is it called? Manifest destiny. It was destiny for them to conquer America. It was prophecy. And it was manifested on your ass. Right? But now, the second part of manifest destiny is that we're going to be a conqueror. We're going to conquer. We're going to be ruling the whole earth, man. No. That's just, they ain't get the whole picture of manifest destiny. The second part is that we're going to be manifested, destined to win, man. Destined to be on top. And the whole world going to know it. See? So the whole thing you got to do is listen, man. Seek the Most High while he may be found. Start speaking this truth, start getting some understanding, start praying. Do you pray? Sometimes who you be praying to? Oh, we for Christian family. Okay, yeah. Hey, we was too. Alright? We was too. A lot of us were for Christian church as well. We found out that was bullshit.
How did you find out about this?
Well, first of all, we knew the Christian church wasn't right. Something wasn't making no sense. It wasn't adding up. So the Lord drew us out of those churches. And then we started seeking the truth. And then we found our elders, and our elders taught us about the truth of the Bible. So when you actually pick up the Bible and read it, you see it for yourself.
Yeah, you go to church, a Christian church, the pastor might bring out 2 or 3 scriptures and he's lying on the scriptures. He's not even breaking it down. You don't get into any of the history, you don't get into any of the learning, anything about the Bible. When you go to the Christian church, you don't really learn about the Bible. You learn about pastor's life, what he's been through, he's telling you his life story, and oh, God is good all the time. All you gotta do is pay your time. Pay your time. Prosperity. No.
Yeah, question, brother?
I do.
All right, come on. Well, 1 second though. Did I finish this question? So, we're gonna finish it up. We'll come ask you a question. Go ahead.
Revelation 13:10 from the top. He that leadeth into captivity
Shall go into captivity.
He that led us into captivity shall go into captivity. Go ahead.
He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword.
Justice, go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So our patience and our suffering is that one day, the Lord's going to deliver us out of this hell, and he's going to punish me and put his hell upon us. See?
That's what everybody can hope for. If that happened to you, you will want that something be done about that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody broke in your house and stabbed your grandma, enslaved her, your whole family, enslaved your family, raped her, robbed the pillaged them, took them away from you, separated them. Would you not want something done to them? Would you not want justice?
It's hard to say, man. I haven't gone through it.
Right. All right, but hold on. What's your question? I ain't forget about you. I like the afro, brother.
Appreciate it. I just want to know, like, what is it?
I'm close. I will bite you.
Call me if you get lost.
Yeah. So, what's your name? Dominic. My name is Ibar. Nice to meet you, brother. So we teach you the Bible about the children of Israel. Okay, so what's your nationality? Black man from America, right? Okay, mine too. So-called, right? So really, the true so-called black people of the Bible, or here in America, are from the tribe of Judah. Okay, there's the 12 tribes of Israel. There's 12 tribes. The whole Bible is about the nation of Israel. All right? And so, the 12 tribes of Israel and the so-called black people in America come from the tribe of Judah. The Lord also was a so-called black man. Put the sign up, right? Yep. And he came from the tribe of Judah. When they told you Jesus was white, that's a lie. Teaching the truth of the Bible. When the Bible tells you that he had hair like wool, like you got woolly hair. The Lord had a woolly hair, white as snow. And he had skin like bronze burned in the furnace. He was a black man. But why in church they tell us that he's a white man? And control. Hey, that's a great answer. I have a good night, man. Hey, remember watch some videos. All right. But you said for convenience reasons. It was very convenient for the so-called white man, for the Lord to be a so-called white man, for them to keep us in slavery. And as we come out of slavery, we got to come back to who the true God of the Bible is, which he's a so-called Negro according to the Bible, and his people are the so-called Negroes and Spanish Native Indians. That's what we teach them right here. Now, the thing that people don't know is, now you understand our slavery, right?
Yeah.
You went into slavery, of course. So we was going into that. That slavery was a part of our punishment for disobeying our God. Not listening to our God, disobeying our God. So now come, hey, the so-called Negroes and Spanish Native Indians are God's chosen people, the true children of Israel.
Jesus Cristo es no blanco, Jesus Cristo es negro. Negro.
All right? Yahawah and Yahawashai.
Wasn't the guy that is portrayed as Jesus, wasn't he having homosexual relations?
Right. His name was Cesare Borgia. So the white Jesus is a lie, and the real God of the Bible, we read in Revelation that he was a dark man with white woolly hair. And he come back to his people, which are the so-called Negroes, the Spanish Native Indians. White people gonna be our slaves because we was their slaves, right? Isn't that fair? Y'all agree? Well, when they do have to build our houses, all right? That's what the Bible. That's what the Bible is about. It's about rulership. And right now we are at the bottom and they're at the top. All right? You understand?
I do understand. Thank you.
No problem. All right.
Appreciate it.
Now, you want to know any more questions? Go on YouTube and look up Prophets in Babylon.
Okay.
All right? It's free. Free knowledge. You see him like a very knowledgeable man. You just understand why the time is now.
Hey, hold on. What you say?
There you go. Wait, hold on. Say that again. Have a good day, brother. Come close. Say that again.
It's all right.
Hey, we ain't gonna bet you.
All right.
Now, these camps don't know what it is, man. Hold the sign up. What's MOTB? Say it. Go. You can say it. It's the what?
The market fee.
What is it?
The chip that you have to use in order to buy.
And sell. So the WEF is saying you have to get something plenty of your body to buy and sell. And this woman we don't know from a can of paint. She came here and she said, this right here is that prophecy, man. So the word is out, man. What's your nationality? Mexican, right? So Mexicans are Hebrew Israelites from the tribe of Issachar. Okay, God's chosen people. So the God calls you Issachar, the white man calls you Mexican. Coming back to the Most High God, you gotta come back to being Issachar. You see what I'm saying? No more pork, certain laws don't lie on the phone. But you're right about this right here. They're gonna bring this out, do not take it. And warn your family as well, do not take this. If you take this, then you cannot be saved. Let's grab it real quick. Go to 13 and 2, which you already know.
13 and 16. This is the book of...
Hold on, you got it right. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 13, starting at verse 16, right? And he calls them all, both small and great.
So this man about to call everybody, small and great, young and old, rich and poor. Go ahead.
Rich and poor, free and bond.
Free and bond. With you out here free walking around, or you in prison? Go ahead.
To receive a mark in your right hand
or in their forehead.
They want you to put this chip in your right hand or in your forehead, man. Elon Musk has got approved for the brain chip. You want to put them in your head. The FDA just approved them to put chips in your head, man. And this God's prophecy is coming to pass. You know, we appreciate your sister. Thank you for saying that, because that's the that's the main prophecy that got to come out, because you cannot be saved from that. You take this right here, you cannot be saved, man. All right, somebody got the wrath. All right. If you do take this right here, when the time comes,
Chapter 14.
You gotta trust in the Lord. If you take this, you cannot be saved. All right, go ahead. 14.
Come on. 14.
Go ahead.
The
The
punishment.
book of Revelations, chapter 14, and verse 9. In the third
No
angel.
problem. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good night. God bless y'all. Go ahead, bring it out.
Revelations 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast,
If any man worship the beast, which is this new world order system, you bow down to this devil. Go ahead.
in his image,
And his image, which is the new world order. Okay, it's not white Jesus, it's the new world order. Go ahead.
and receive his
And
charagma,
receive this charagma, this M-A-R-K. Like she said, it's the chip. Everybody knows what it is, man. This ain't rocket science. If you ain't getting it, if you like it ain't what it say it is, you're gonna be destroyed, man.
Right.
You will receive it. You got a lot of false prophets, a lot of false teachers. Hey, the Lord said, at the end time you shall know that a prophet have been among them.
Yeah, and when she was about to leave, she pointed at this sign and she said, the elite. The elite. So hey, the Lord is showing you who his people are. Man.
That was a young Israelite woman, man.
Right.
That was a young Israelite woman.
She could be of the elect. That could be of the elect lady.
That could be a elect lady.
I mean, she came in the correct spirit. She was asking questions. She knew what the MOTP
She
was.
been studying, man.
Yes.
She believed in the Bible. She really believed in the Bible, man. Hell, she showed her that she really believed in the Bible. Because she knew what that was. She knew, hey, man, a lot more than the majority of these damn camps up there. Go ahead.
receive his charagma,
Good, we got that clip too, man. We're going to use that clip. She said the mark of the beast is, you know, the arm of she said the check. But there you go, man. The word is out. Whoever's meant to get it is going to get it. Whoever's not going to get it, you're going to be playing dumb.
Hey, man, and we are that close to that prophecy, man.
That's right.
And every day, it's been the past month, 2 months, really. Every day you seeing something about the dollar, U.S. dollar crashing, money disappearing, the Brinks Nation coming up with a new currency.
Cash App.
Cash App. Oh, you got the Fed now coming out this year. We're here.
Every news article is about money. Niggas somebody else about sin and environment. Nigga, everything that come out was about money.
Money, yes.
It's all about money. All about the Benjamin. Nigga. All about the Benjamin. How you think they're gonna get you? When it comes to them Benjamins, man. Alright? They're gonna get you by them Benjamins. And that was beautiful. We had some great interactions right there, you know. But you got people that's inquiring, people got questions. I'll tell you to be close to that time, man. The whole world gonna know who the truth of the Lord is in the time we coming into. Go ahead.
continuing on, it says, and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his head, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation.
That's right. You're going to taste the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation, man. So if you don't serve YAHAWASHI and you take this charagma right here, you teach it, especially if you're teaching it to be something else, and you take it, you're going to taste the whole wrath of the Most High God, man, which is going to be the thermonuclear missile, man. It's going to be a thermonuclear missile, man. Okay, this is going to be Bible prophecy over the studio with thermonuclear fire. That's the reality, man. That's the reality. How y'all brothers doing? So, y'all know the brother? Okay, all praise. Say, I'm in the Lord right now. Let me tell you, teaching real quick. Teaching the Bible up there.
Don't run now.
We're the bugger shit. All right, that's cool.
Cheese.
No.
That been like that. That been like that. Let me tell you something. That's on the camera though, right?
His head a little too high.
They do all that?
Yeah.
Let them all out.
Let them show. Give them 5 minutes of fame.
They gonna see you in heaven. You're gonna thank for the Lord. He gonna play the clip. Some of you was doing this to my prophet. Come at you, hear them at Boy, he gonna have a spiritual dump. Right, go ahead. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. In the presence of the angels and the presence of the Lamb. So guess what? The elect are going to be with Yahawah, or with YAHAWASHI in that chariot, and everybody going to be down here melting in the presence of what? The holy angels and the Lamb. The Lamb's going to be watching. YAHAWASHI going to be watching everybody burn, man. The elect going to be watching everybody burn. That's why the scriptures say, only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Not only does the Lord want to jack these people up, the Lord wants you to see it. He wants you to really fear him. He's gonna instill that fear in you, man.
That's it?
That's it, bro. What's up?
Good English. Like the rest of them never understand it that good. It's the father, you couldn't really understand the language or whatever. Everybody knows everybody else. I'm looking at you going to be crazy like, you gotta understand it. It's sinister. They can kill family. Lord, that family be saved, man. Or she be saved. The Lord got certain people in this earth that predestined to be saved from this destruction. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how bad it looks, they're gonna be delivered. One way or another. You know? That particular woman, she may be, you know, like an elect lady, she may cleave to one of these brothers in the end days, man. You know, she'll cleave and then, you know, be delivered. You know? Go ahead.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 33. Verse 32, it says, and though thou art unto them as a very lovely song.
Yeah, so, you know, people come out here, they may stop and they might listen, but they listen for entertainment. We're like a very lovely song. So they come, like, you ever seen someone like people on the street performing, playing music, and they stop and they say, whoa. That's kind of how sometimes people come up and they get entertained by this thing, man. We're not here for your entertainment. Right. All right, we're here to tell you that we at the end of this world. We at the end of the so-called white man being in power.
Right,
we're at the end of America. America has an end, and this place is about to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, man. Right. Go ahead.
Verse, it says 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice,
right,
and can play well on an instrument.
Yeah, entertainment. That's how a lot of people see us. Like we up here singing a song or something, shooting a music video. Go ahead.
For they hear thy words.
They do what?
They hear thy words.
Go ahead.
But they do them not.
They hear the words, but they don't do the words.
Right.
So you got Jake, like Jake just came up. Now, Lord willing, the brother get right. The brother with the dreads, but he heard the words, but a lot of people, they just go about their day, but they don't do the words, man. And you're gonna be saved by action. Faith without works is dead. You're gonna be saved by your faith and your works. If you ain't been doing nothing,
True children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians. There you go. Get back to your country. Showing on the video, showing him acting all weird. He FaceTimes me, he's showing him us. That's before you heard us, he's showing them us. Jesse was one want to know what it was about, so he told him what it was about. They might have been over there India or something. But what you saying, Smokey, real quick?
now like we entertainment. So they hear the words. People come up here, they hear the words. Like people might even ask, well, how do I be saved?
Right.
Well, how do I be saved? And we tell them, we break it all down to them, but they still for entertainment.
Right, and I was gonna say this too. Majority of them, people that stop here, man, listen, majority of them go back into the world, man. You know, so we give you every avenue to get this truth, tell you where to side at, tell you everything that you need to know, to the Lord willing, you know, get what you need. You can lead a horse to work, but you can't force a horse to drink. So if you decide to go home and, you know, turn on, you know, Disney or something, and you don't turn on a video, excuse me, that's between you and the Lord. You're all right. Hey, I know that God says you are the true children of Israel. I mean, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians are God's chosen people. You don't believe in that? Okay, one day you will. Oh, sure. It's in the Bible.
This is Psalm 14 and 1.
Hold on. Go ahead, finish this over.
Back in Ezekiel.
It's Psalm 14 and 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God.
Beautiful. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. You got a lot of our people. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in God.
So what is something I believe?
So what is something? Hey, so you know that's a fool. What do I look like going back and forth for the fool?
That's what we're here.
The scripture says, answer not a fool unless you be likened unto him. You're gonna make yourself a fool.
Hey, everybody says they don't believe, we ain't nothing to talk about, man. At that point, right? When you say you don't believe, you ain't got no sense, man. There's no other something I believe.
It says, Psalm 14:1, the fool has said in his heart, there is no God, right? They are corrupt.
They are what?
Corrupt.
They are corrupt. Anybody who says they don't believe in God, you are corrupt. Like the big thing now is be atheist. What is the word atheist? You don't believe in God. So you are a fool and you are corrupted. So then, and guess what? The school system teaches that shit.
Right.
They teach you the Big Bang Theory. They teach you that God ain't real.
Evolution.
They tell you, the theory of Darwinism, evolution. So they really teaching you atheism in a roundabout way.
Hey, well, Darwin, and all the motherfuckers that, Darwin, them motherfuckers was Freemasons, man. Shit. Must be about the other day. Them motherfuckers was Freemasons. George Washington, all, the founding fathers, them motherfuckers was Freemasons, man. Satanists. They told you this place country was built on Christian principles. No, they were Satanists. Okay? Freemasons, bro. When I was coming out, these are the times that motherfuckers were Christians, they was Freemasons. They were Satanists. They worshiped the devil. Okay, and that's people that built this country. So, or had this country built. So, that's a spirit that goes on, that goes around here, man. And they push a very, very anti-Messiah. We gotta grab that too. We asked about that. Grab that. Hold on to that.
Hey, it says,
Prophets in Babylon.
Right, that's what I remember. Okay.
Prophets in Babylon. Go ahead and subscribe and watch the video. It's free. God bless you. Have a good night.
it says they are corrupt. They have done abominable works.
They are corrupt. They have done abominable work. Jacob, he had the fucking little dread, and he was blind, and he was smoking some damn. It was lit. Go ahead.
It says there is none that doeth good.
He ain't doing no good, man. And he don't look like getting no good either. She look a little demonic too. You got niggas like that out here, man. I just told you were Israelite, nigga. You been. I don't believe this. You good. You know.
You sound Christian though.
I'm a Christian though. So, you know what Christian is? The Lord that was in prison on white eagles. There you go. You saw that right there. We can talk right now. Hey, whatever the big old song was, thank the Lord. Shit, man. That's some bigger shit, man.
Look, if this is your God, man, this God will let you do whatever the hell you want. You can come as a boat, come as you are, you can chop your rod off, you can still be saved, you can do whatever you want, do whatever you want. You can be a lawless beast and still be saved. Right?
As long as you say you believe.
As long as you confess the name Jesus.
Jesus Christ!
No, you good.
Go ahead. Alright, we gonna see.
Well, all right, but go ahead, finish that up.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
When what comes to pass? The prophecy is written in the Bible. And it said, lo, it will come. So there's no way around the prophecies. And the prophecies are being spoken by the prophets. So the words of the prophets, they're going to come to pass. And you got men, starting with the elders and apostles, telling you that the system's going to crash. They're going to bring in a digital dollar. Guess what? That's going to happen. Go ahead.
You know, it says, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
So guess what? When the system does crash, when they bring the digital dollar out, when you see the Quran come out, everybody gonna be like, damn, somebody told me this. And they're gonna think about you, brothers.
Right.
They're gonna think about all the people you done told about this prophecy. You said, hey man, the MOTB, the digital currency. Nah, I don't believe that.
Hey, it might have been a post on Instagram.
Post on IG.
Somebody across the world could saw one of your posts on the Explore page. And you told them. They can't say they ain't know.
And then they gonna know that a prophet was among them. Because what is a prophet's job? To tell you something before it happens. And to tell you about future prophecy. Tell you the future. That's what a prophet gonna do. He's gonna tell you the future. And how are we telling you the future? Because of the faith in the book, the faith in YAHAWAH and YAHAWASHI, because we believe that every word in the book is gonna come to pass, man. And we hold strong to that.
I remember Olivia was telling me about this.
Damn OTV. But you got Israelite camp, they ain't holding to this prophecy at all. They ain't even speaking on it. They ain't even talking about it.
They speaking against it. They're making up shit every 5 weeks, saying it's something different.
They don't want it to happen.
And then you got the woman that comes, she said, it's that. It's that.
Well, yeah, Israelite woman. Israelite woman, man. She pointed out the sign and said, that's the elites. You got a lot of people don't even know about the damn elites. You still think that Biden calling the shots. No, somebody got to sign Biden check.
Right. Well, now Biden is a fucking vegetable. He going out there just reading off the script, man. So who writing the script?
Who writing the script, for real?
That nigga say, he read it, he be out there speaking, and said it's like, end quote. What the fuck? He was read that part? You got the mention that say he was a breathing tube, a breathing machine to sleep. That nigga on his way out, alright? And they about to do something to his ass. And they about to bring him, you know, she about to get out, she about to get down. Alright, so we definitely in that time where things about to change for the worse, but for the best for the Israelites, for the elected Israelites. Go ahead. Alright, grab that the Antichrist.
This is from the 1 John chapter 2 and verse 18. Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come.
It is the last time, and as you have heard that Antichrist shall come. So we're going to have many, well, the Antichrist is going to come. Everybody talking about Antichrist. They think it's Obama. They think it's, some people think it's Trump. Everybody think Antichrist they think it's Putin. Go ahead.
It says, even now are there many Antichrists.
So, truth be told, even now there are many Antichrists. They ain't just one man. The Antichrist is a generation, okay? And all you motherfuckers Antichrist because you don't believe in the true Lord of the Bible. If you believe in white Jesus, you are an Antichrist. You are against the true Messiah, the true anointed. If you going to farm parade, you look like handprints in his ass, man. That's an Antichrist. He against the Lord, man. And they just think you go ride with him. And then we all burn together. That's 2/3, man. So 2/3 shit right there. He might have been a fucking Jake too. That part about it. Might have been Jake. Maybe that damn from that point. It was dancing and skating. Might have been a fucking Jake. Right? Look at her. Guess he having a good night. Yeah. You know. Carefree, bro. This is like carefree. We're gonna shake this motherfucker up. Go ahead, bring it back.
It says, 1 John 2 and 18.
Somebody grab, we know what we worship.
It says, little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard, that Antichrist shall come. Even now are there many Antichrists.
Even now there are many Antichrists, man. You got many Antichrists. You got all these people among us. If you worship white Jesus, if you call them pundits, if you united in Christ,
It goes in there.
you are an Antichrist, man. Okay? You are against the true anointing. Go ahead.
It says, whereby we know that this is the last time.
This is the last time.
That's how you know, because there's many anti-messiahs.
And it's the last days, man. And it says scoffers walking in a hole. I got low key from this scoff. Walking in his own lust. So that nigga's an Antichrist. Go ahead. He said, I'm a Christian though. What kind of Christian are you, nigga? Okay.
Now, about the other Jake that do the brothers, they didn't even stop and try to answer the brother question. They just kept walking like some niggas, man.
Yeah. They weren't funny. I'm guessing you already dealt with it. Yeah, he tried to do it. That's why, that was probably that second admonish. Yeah, that's the same. Somebody grab that. Huh? That was the same thing. Oh, and the fight him and his phone. Oh, yeah, so it's the second that he earned now. Now we got rejected that. So he thought they thought they was rejecting us. Nah, they weren't rejecting your ass. He thought we were, nah, the Lord rejected you, man. That's fucked up. You don't know how bad that is to get rejected by the Lord, man. When that fire comes, the Lord said, I have not chosen you. Nope, I don't believe in it. That's it, baby. It's over. Clench your ass and hold your brace yourself for total nuclear annihilation. That fight gonna consume your ass with no fucking mercy.
Damn.
We're gonna go jack motherfuckers. Niggas proud right now, man. Niggas real proud. They got their dreams just making their ass and shit. Smoking their weed. All believing it. Alright, well, you know some you believe it. What that you're not gonna exist. None of that. You just are not gonna exist. Go ahead. Hold on, I was doing that?
No.
Go ahead.
So whereby we know that this is the last time, and jump down to 22, what you were saying. Say, who is a liar? But he that denieth YAHAWASHI, well, he that denieth that YAHAWASHI is the Mashiach, he is Antichrist.
And that's what people do. When they see that picture of turn around, of the true Lord, the picture of the true God of the Bible, the true Lord of the Bible, they deny that. You see all the time the black woman, I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus. You're not my Jesus. They have such fucking, they're serious about it. You're not my Jesus. They're making it known that they Jesus.
The girl said we was tripping when she seen the sign. She was acting like, are they true?
Are they true? Not my Jesus. Or if you just reject this truth. You got people that heard this truth or that religion, you guys ready to quote. So you made yourself an anti-Messiah, man. You are against the Lord of the Bible.
It says, all that hate me love death.
All that hate the Lord, YAHAWASHI, love death. So ultimately, when that nigga did that shit, nigga, hey, you chose death.
Same must know it after death by pain. So you gonna get what you love at the end of the day. You love.
You shall reward according to your ways.
You're gonna get rewarded according to your own wicked ways.
What is it in Proverbs 2? You shall give them over to their own lust, something like that. Go ahead.
It says, he is Antichrist that denies the Father and the Son.
If you deny the Father and the Son, you deny YAHAWASHI for God and Jesus Christ, guess what? You Antichrist. And that's gonna die here with the fucking witness.
Yep. Hey, if you deny YAHAWASHI, you deny the Father. You can't say you cannot make it to the heavenly. You cannot make it to the heavenly Father without YAHAWASHI.
That's right. YAHAWASHI is the mediator. You gotta know that name, teach it. Teach the true doctrine, all that.
Yeah, when them nukes coming, you calling on Jesus, you're not making it out of here, man.
It's gonna get hotter.
Shit gonna get hotter. You wonder why you ain't getting beamed up. People around you getting beamed up.
Fire getting closer.
Fire getting closer. You start calling out other names and shit. They're like, yes, you are. You shall. Yahweh, no, your ass gonna die here. That's why you gonna need Yahawah and YAHAWASHI, man. And you even gonna have people that's gonna call on YAHAWASHI. You might finally find a name. Go through all these different names. Wait, they said YAHAWASHI.
IUIC members.
Yeah, IUIC is still gonna be getting hotter.
You gonna see a brother right next to your ass, right 10 feet away from your ass, get beamed up. What?
He said the same name. He said the same name.
He said, you heard him say it.
YAHAWASHI. What is happening?
And they're gonna got 30 seconds left to impact. Rock the fucking world, bro. The whole world gonna shake. And our hope and desire is to be out off the motherfucking planet
by that time.
That time happens, okay? That's the whole point, nigga. That's what it means to be safe, to be off the planet when the missiles hit. If you want to play when missiles hit, your ass is not making it.
You are not saved.
You were not saved. That's what you're talking about, the rapture. Yeah, the ones who get beat up to the chariots, that's the real rapture, man. You ain't going into some shit, your ass ain't going nowhere. Never again. Right, that's it on that? Y'all right? Y'all. We got 2 hours on.
Precept.
Second Peter chapter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord YAHAWASHI will come as a thief in the night, and the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yep, and we went into that. Everything gonna melt at the day of the Lord, man. Ain't nobody making it out. If you're not the elect, you're not making it out. You're done. 100% of America's gonna be engulfed in flames. That's the lake of fire that John the Revelator saw, man. Okay? Go ahead.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
The earth and the works that are therein shall be burned up. And hey, man, America is gigantic. I done traveled. I done been to California, to New York. I done drove through this shit. It's huge. 100% of this place is gonna be on fire. There's no hiding places. You can't think, oh, I'm gonna go to Nevada. I'm gonna go to the mountains of South Dakota. Nah, no matter where you at in America, it's gonna burn. Go ahead.
That was it.
That was it. What else got?
Hey, they gonna hit America with overkill, man. It's gonna be overkill. Them bombs are gonna melt this motherfucker like, you know, hell on a stormy day, man. That's gonna be America. Or like if a strong breeze goes through a damn apple tree or a plum tree or something, you get them when fruit shit the ground, the thuds, man, that's how it's gonna be. They gonna be 1 or 2 nukes. It's gonna be 200 million.
I got it right here.
All right.
I got the army.
Fucking knocking your ass down. It says nobody should be able to stand that day, man.
Every knee shall bow.
Yeah, you fucking knees don't melt. You know.
What's up? It's the book of Revelation, chapter 9, and verse 15. And the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year.
So that means it said an hour, a day, a month, and a year. So there's a specific time in history, down to the millisecond, where America is going to be melted with nukes. An hour, a day, and a second.
And white people going in slavery.
Yeah, scratch your head, scratch your
So-called
head.
white man is gonna be that caveman. Caveman going back in the chains. We putting the animal back in the chains. Fucking monkey. Goddamn beast. Wild man. Cave beast for real. Goddamn, what they call them? The wild man. Man, those motherfuckers, you know, based. Them motherfuckers, they're not wiping their own ass right. So they got a hand all down his back. Getting washed in who knows how long. Look at what's scratching the license here. Damn! Yeah, for slavery, nigga. Keep that same energy I'll take you to that field.
Hey, well,
Put up your ass.
as soon as the prophecy came out, this place gonna get hit with nuclear missiles, his ass gonna immediately scratching that head, boy. Like, what the fuck? Hold on now. Yeah, that's gonna make you scratch your head. It's gonna make you think a little bit, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men.
Third part of man going into the wicked, man. Esau, Edom. Go ahead.
It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
And these horsemen are not real. You're not gonna see horses and carriages in the sky. We're talking about the ICBMs, missiles, man. 200,000.
Yeah, so people actually believe that, man. There's gonna be a carriage or horses in the sky. You're
What John is seeing, he's seeing the nuclear missiles, and he heard the number of them. And hey, one warhead can hold, or one ICBM can hold about 100, 200 warheads inside of it. So they can shoot off one missile into the sky. By the time it gets to the atmosphere, it's dropping 100 warheads. Go ahead.
It says,
what Thanos said?
Rain, fire.
Shit. They try to play that shit light, but Thanos was representing the Lord. When he rained fire upon America, that's it, baby.
Hey man, when it rains, if it were to rain right here, the raindrops is falling everywhere. The rain gonna hit everything, man. But that's how the nukes gonna be. They gonna hit everything. Ain't gonna be nothing left. Go ahead.
it says,
Hey, yeah, like the rain on everything, man. And if you say he hit a car, whatever in the car, the rain gonna run underneath the car. So that fire gonna fucking consume this whole place, man. Able to know where you can hide, know where you can, you know, dig up. Yep. You got that destroying wind. It's gonna knock down buildings. You come hiding under a damn desk. Bitch. You're gonna burn with the desk, man. Okay? Hiding in the tub.
Hey,
your ass gonna be frying in that motherfucker.
I remember they had said a while back, they was talking about getting prepared for nuclear war, how to prepare. They said get the yab. They was talking about make sure you get that. Make sure you get the yab. What the hell?
It'll help with this radiation for you. Let's make it up.
it says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them.
There you go. 200,000, 200 million. ICBM. Gonna rain on here. Rain, fire.
Hey, Russia right now is bombing everybody with those missiles, man. That's why America got to power Russia. And Russia giving everybody, you want a missile, you get a missile, you get a missile, you get a
loose. You get it loose. Yeah, now it's like candy, man. They say if I get it, you make a deal. If I get this deal, you can't aim it at me. You can only aim it at America. Is that fair? I got a problem with America. I got a problem with America too. They're gonna aim them nukes at America, and they all gonna shoot off and hit America. They all gonna have an agreement to hit America, man. All right, how you doing, Barbie? They got the Barbies out today, but that's about prophecy, man. And the Barbies gonna plead to the men of the Lord, man. You know what I mean? Please help me. Now, yeah, might not get it. All right, see? They say we're gonna plead, and the majority of them are gonna get rejected. Rejected. All right? There's something coming in too, man. Just like the Lord rejected people, his men rejected people too. You know? Everybody ain't meant to be saved. Everybody ain't finna be saved. Alright, this whole notion that God gotta save everybody, you got another thing coming, man. He funded the whole world to only save 8 people. Don't ever think he gotta save your ass. Alright, don't ever think that shit.
What's up? Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12 says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Everybody, really everybody on earth, if you're not an Israelite, you fought against us. You came up against us, you tried to enslave us, you did enslave us, you killed us, you raped, you pillaged, you murdered. So this is going to be a plague. The Lord said this is going to be the plague that's going to happen to you. Go ahead.
It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
While you standing on your feet. You're going to be going about your everyday shit. You're going to wake up. Bro, I think about this day every day. Because you literally going to wake up that day. It's going to be one of those days you think it's just going to be a fucking day. It's a normal day. People going to be karagma'd up. You fucking running through the fucking wilderness trying to get your shit right and shit. And that day is going to come, and that's going to be the day that people going to melt while they stand on their feet. People going to be doing the everyday things, going shopping and getting married and doing all this shit, and they going to melt that day. Go ahead.
It says, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Your eyes gonna melt in your eye sockets. You know, they had a thing, if you look on YouTube, what happens during a nuclear blast, they say if you look at the blast, you going blind. As soon as the blast comes, if you're lucky enough to see the blast, you go blind.
It says you close your eyes, you can still see the eyelid. You see the eyelid, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's that bright.
That's bright as fuck. And they said in that documentary, they said that if you're like 2 kilometers from the blast, it's like if you put a stove all the way hot, you put a pan on the stove, put it all the way hot, and you drop a piece of water, and here I go, that's how people gonna melt. You're gonna be that water drop. Go ahead.
It says, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Tongue shall consume away in their mouth, like the movie Terminator. With Sarah Connor, she on the set, melting and, down to her bone marrow. And the Lord gonna keep your spirit in your body. It's not gonna be an easy death to get hit with that fire. When them nukes drop, you're gonna melt here. You're gonna feel every ounce of that fire. Go ahead.
It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them.
That's it.
This book of Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
So it's an actual day. This is gonna be a day in history. Like I said, you're gonna wake up one day, it's gonna be the day of the Lord. And it's gonna be the same, like you wake up, you see the sun come up, it's gonna be a day. And that's gonna be the day that nukes rain on this place, man. And it's coming soon. This day is coming, fastly approaching, and to say the day comes that shall burn as an oven. Lord literally gonna take America, turn a heavenly oven on, and throw that bitch in the oven. Go ahead.
It says, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Starting with who? Esau, Edom. But then you got what? 2/3 of our people that's following right after the devil. So they're going to be judged right along with him. Go ahead.
It says, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Yeah, so this place ain't going to be no root nor branch. Because if you cut a tree at the stump, it can grow back. But this place is gonna be uplifted, uprooted. Ain't gonna be no more Edomite supremacy after the Lord take this place out, man. America ain't just gonna spring back, spring back into power. Now, America is gonna be a wilderness, a desert. You're gonna have lizards and birds. That's what's gonna dwell here, man. Go ahead. Hey, your brother's gonna have chariots by that time. You're gonna be able to fly over America after it's been destroyed with your family. Show them what happened. And you're gonna be able to show them videos of you prophesying on the same land that you look. Imagine you in a chariot and you playing one of your videos that you done did. You was out here at camp, talking to your family, saying, "Look, we was down here prophesying that this place was gonna be melted."
Hey, there's gonna be books written about the elect, man. There's gonna be books written about us, man. All the things we had to endure, all the hell we had to go through. How much we serve the Lord. The disciples of the apostles, got books written about them. Going to there to take them to serve the Lord. These books were written about us, man. Hey, man, that's what we all know, bro. So now if you serve the Lord in this body, in this flesh, that makes you want to serve him right, because it's gonna be written about, man. You want to have a word, not a nigga that just been folded and ran, time got real. Now nigga that just, he got hungry, so he wanted to take a garage in the last minute. You don't want it to be a story, bro. Go ahead.
What's up? Isaiah chapter 34, verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together.
All the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. Even these damn fighter jets and the satellites. In that day, you're going to see space junk falling out of the sky, man. Because you're going to have what? The chariots up there. You're going to have the war in heaven taking place, too. Because you got these damn Edomites that say they got these private jets. They going to see the nukes coming. They're going to say, family hop in a jet. And then you're going to meet a damn angel up there. Go ahead.
And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down.
Yeah, so the heavens being rolled together.
Hey, what you said? Y'all been here all day. We serving the Lord all day. You been riding that fucking scooter all day. Clown. Y'all been here all day. So you're right, we serving the Lord all day, making our call and our election sure, and you've been scooting the fuck around all day like a loner by your damn self. You ain't got no, if I was help, I'll be screwing around with some damn women at least. Okay? You don't die, nigga, die in style. Y'all been out here all day. You're absolutely right. You better close out. Y'all gotta be out of precepts, man.
And all the hosts.
Go ahead, finish it up.
Y'all been here all day. Talking shit. Talking shit. Fuck, man. Get out of here. He want to scoot in peace. So this word is shaking this place up, man. You motherfuckers don't like hearing this word, especially these Edomites.
And you can't get around it.
Can't get around it.
It's something you just can't get around.
If you like you get condemned, I'm tired of that shit. You tired of feeling with that. That's gonna be honest with you. Them motherfuckers start turning against the prophets, man. Y'all been here. I'm thinking really upset about this. Hey, man. Run the scoop. This place. My boy been skating all day. So imagine that though. See, we look crazy this way. We should be expected to all men. We got here for hours on there, standing like fucking men on our feet, letting this whole world know what it is and what it ain't, man. Okay, it's over. Welcome to the end of the world, man. And every movie in the end of the world, they show you the prophets, the men out there talking about the end of the world, holding the signs. But we the true men of the Lord out here holding the signs to the end of the world, man. Right! If you can't get it, guess what? Your ass getting left.
And they make us in the movies as bums. Hey, guess what? We the poor of the world, rich in faith.
And that's gonna be really the new kings of the earth.
And that was that nigga scooter, bro. This scooter probably like $1,000.
Yeah, that wasn't one of the ones you rent.
Right, that was a scooter that's probably like one of your fucking cars, bro. He got his scooter. He had a rack for it, or 2 racks. Who knows? He tell you, see you living it up.
Trying to live his best life.
He living his best life. And we raided upon his parade. He put all that money into that scooter. He came down here to scoot. He just couldn't hold himself back that one time. He said, God damn it, man. Too many black people.
It says, and all the hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine.
There you go.
And as a falling fig from the fig tree.
Yeah, like a falling fig from the fig tree. When you hear the figs drop, they thumping, man. And that's how all the hosts that happen, they gonna fall out of the sky. You're gonna have all the hosts that happen, everything that's up there is coming down, man. All the Esau space junk coming down.
Hey, and you know, when you think about that scripture right there, man, the reason why we're gonna put that right there, if you ever stood next to a tree, an apple tree or a fig tree, and when the fruit fall and hits the ground, you could be standing like 10 feet away from the tree and you can feel it. You can hear it, you can feel the thud as it hit the ground. So imagine when a thermonuclear, that's actually an apple, bro, or orange or something. Imagine when a thermonuclear missile hit this place.
It's gonna shake the whole earth.
You're gonna feel the states away, man. The whole world gonna shake. It's gonna be so big.
I was thinking about that a while back. Sometimes you be seeing these big ass clouds. You look at a cloud, sometimes that might be in a whole damn different state looking at this damn cloud. Imagine you see a mushroom cloud, and that's fucking Georgia. It's like, damn, what the hell?
Georgia going. Atlanta going. That's just some shit going.
Oh, that wasn't on that.
I can read this in the King James Version. This is Nahum 3 and 13. It says, behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of thy land shall be set wide upon thy enemies. The fire shall devour thy bars. We're going into, America's defense system. It's going to be weak. It's already weak now.
It's already weak, bro. And ain't nobody going to join the military no more, man.
Ain't no iron dome gonna save this place. Put it on the grave, that's it.
And it's going to be set by fire by the missile. So I'm going to read it in the NLT. And it says, your troops will be weak and helpless as women.
They already transgender. The ones who did stay after this demic, they got Yahawashi. And they try to exhaust themselves, trying to run or something, but swimming, they gonna fucking catch a blood clot.
Yeah, they can't deal with the Russians. The Russians be fighting bears and shit.
They got a rat family in that motherfucker, man. Damn. Different type of sport.
And it says, your troops will be as weak and helpless as women. The gates of your land will...
When I give you, you don't see no fucking rats running around, bro. Right. You don't see not one rat unless it's a gutter rat. Or flies. Or mosquitoes. Or mosquitoes. Or the freaking mosquitoes. Yeah, our kingdom, man, the tree can be paved with gold. It's gonna be, it's gonna be cool and collected, beautiful, and everything's gonna be awesome. Everything is awesome. Here in America, it's all shit, man. You're supposed to be paradise, but you got rats running up the street, biting your ankles. Attacking your dog. Go ahead.
And it says, the gates of your land will be opened wide to the enemy and set on fire and burn.
And that's what's happened already. That's why this guy Biden opening the damn borders. He's opening the border. He let all these motherfuckers in there. Some Chinese spies, all types of spies coming through this motherfucker. So this is all the Bible. This is going to happen, though. Ain't no way around. That's why the damn Republicans so pissed. Biden letting all these damn terrorists come in. Something, all this way to get the terrorists out of here. Biden let all the what the fuck? God damn. I don't give a fuck about the country. But it's no matter what, it's going to happen, man. If it's a man in office that ain't doing what the Lord needs, then that's going to be put set in his place. Do what it's for, man. What else I got? Go ahead, brother.
Wisdom of Solomon 18:7. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and destruction of the enemies. For wherewith thou didst punish our adversaries, by the same thou didst glorify us, whom thou hast called.
Right. The same way that you were punished by the Lord is the same way that these damn heathens gonna be punished. They gonna go into slavery, man. That's our reward. The reward of the wicked is they gonna be destroyed and then they gonna be put in slavery, man. That's their fucking reward, man, for what they did to us. Go ahead.
For the righteous children of good men did sacrifice secretly, and with one consent made a holy law, that the saints should be like partakers of the same good and evil, the fathers now singing out the songs of praise.
We go, and where we sing? We're singing that holy song, that new song. And no man can learn the song but 144,000 that were redeemed from the earth. Now we singing the song, now we got to continue to sing the song. And we can't change the notes. You cannot change the tone. You can't add your own little spin off, you know, come up with your own doctrines. Now you got to be singing the same song the whole way through.
Right. Can't switch it up.
Can't switch up the song, start singing your own lyrics, add your lyrics into it. Nah, man, you got to sing the correct song the whole way through.
Adding and taking away from the song.
Right.
Remix. Nah, nigga do a shit. It's trying to acapella and shit. Hey, no, ain't with that shit, man. Okay? Knock it off. Go ahead, smoke.
But on the other side there sounded an ill-according cry of the enemies, and a lamentable noise was carried abroad for children that bewail.
They're going to be destroyed. The enemies, they're going to be destroyed. You're going to hear weeping and gnashing of teeth. Destruction. People melting, man. I done had a vision before of the nuclear destruction. All you heard was demons screaming. Like, you ever seen like someone scream at the top of their voice?
Hey, well, I'll tell you right now, go on YouTube and type up Sound of Hell.
Ooh, that's what you're going to hear.
Sound of Hell. There's a video where they said they put, it's some bullshit, I believe, but they said they put a microphone deep down at the bottom of the earth, and they heard motherfuckers screaming and shit. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I saw shit a long time ago. There's a video on YouTube, look it up. It's called The Sound of Hell, or what hell, something like that, what hell sounds like. And it's like it's a big ass hole, like in Russia somewhere. They put a microphone down that motherfucker, and they heard motherfuckers down there screaming and hollering. They say that's motherfucker, that's hell down there. I don't know if that is nothing. Probably edited or whatever. But listen to that sound. That's gonna sound how Earth gonna sound very, very soon. Right. Hey, but that's how America gonna sound very soon on this Earth. And you hear the fire. Burn the bones up and shit. It's gonna be a terrifying sound.
It'll be fine.
Well, ain't gonna be no problem.
It'll be like hidden like that.
Blow your ass like you gonna be over there burning for a lament, man. You gonna spit in your body. Shalom, how you doing, brother? Okay. You gonna spit in your body, and your eyes gonna be up there chilling, you know? Chilling like every last bit of it. Welcome to hell. Go ahead.
That's it.
Anything else, brothers? All right, let's close out. All right, the water. Shalom to all you sincere brothers and sisters that's tuned in, that's been watching the video. Hey, BAHASHAM, like, share, and subscribe. You know, let's get these videos out, man. Why we still have the internet? You know, you got family members that's interested in Hebrew, like, show them the videos. Get the word out, man. Time is short. You want to be delivered. You want to be saved when that fire comes. All right. So with that being said, we give all praises to
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Give all honor to those apostles that taught us truth and sincerity. Teach us salutations to Hope on Lake Scattered abroad. Shalom.
Shalom.
Ball, GTA.
Soon.